Good morning, WWWWWs in the chat. Hey, let's get a round of some W's flowing in the chat, baby. Monday, let's get it started off right here. Yes, sir. Let's get them flowing. I'm feeling a big W. Big W week. Yes, sir. If you're calling out W's this week, if you think you're going to win big this week, let's see some W's in the chat here. There they go. There they go. There they go. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Good evening. Welcome. Welcome to a new week. All right. Let me lower the music. Let me just set something up here and we'll be good. Oh, we got a flood of mods here. All right, lovely. All righty. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Good to see you all here today. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are feeling a big W this week. I really hope you're feeling a big W this week. Let me do something. All right, consumers, you guys should be good. All righty, perfect. Everybody coming in on Zoom. What up, everybody in YouTube land? Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back to another week, another day, another episode of the Time to Eat show, right? Hope you guys had a great weekend. Hope you guys are feeling good. Who do we got here today? We got, let's see, Z Gamers in the house. I see Shiro's here. Ghost of Me's here. I see David Tots in the building. YOLO Traders here. FX Viking says the music is super duper loud. All right, we're going to make it super duper low so you guys can hear me properly. What up, Bradley? What up, Ghost of Me? Who else we got here today? Forex Gump in the building. What up, Gotta Trade? Gotta Trade's here. What up, Rob Trades? Good morning. Good morning. Who else we got? Who else we got? Future FX in the building. Options. Joshua, what up? Rich and Royals in the building. Wick the Kids here. Anthony Fernandez is here. Aaron's in the building. What up, Aaron? Who else we got? Leo's here. What up, Yogi? Yogi's here. FB's in the building. Who else we got? Who else we got? Who else is here early, ready to go on Monday morning? Mike is in the building. What up, Micah? What's up, Cat Studios? What's up, Randy? Who else we got? Let's see. Let's see. Allie Green. What up, Allie Green? What up, 4XM? What up, David? What up, Henry? What up, Henry? Henry's in the house today. What up, C. Lee's in the building. What up, George? There's George. Sandman's here. What up, Sandman? What's up, Howard? That guy TK's in the house. What up, TK? Pay your rent, drop a like. What up, Nips? What up, Nips? Who else? What up, James Wood? What up, Paul? Hey, Paul. What's up? What's up, Jonathan? All right. What up, Brewski? What up, Brewski? All right, let's get this. Let's get the day started here. I just had to finish up something on my end over here, and I think we are good to go. Yeah. Let me share my screen so that way everybody in Zoom can see. Good morning, everyone in Zoom. Welcome in. Welcome. Happy Monday, guys and girls. What up, Classic Trader? Hey, Classic Trader got motion. Classic Trader got motion. All right. Beautiful. Let's get the party started. What do you say here, gang? All right. Lovely. You guys can hear me okay? let's get this party started because it is Monday. It is Monday, and I'm ready to get to work. The weekend was great, but it's always nice to be back at the desk. It's always nice to see you guys here as well. Bright and early, ready to go for the New York live session. So again, it is a New York live session. We have this lovely Monday ahead of us, so we're going to begin the week here. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling like a monster week. I'll tell you, all weekend, I just felt as if we were going to have the biggest week on stream. So I'm looking forward to seeing if that all unfolds here for us this week. But I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling it. Green, what up, Green? Now that Green's in the house, I'm definitely feeling it. But I hope you guys took some time this weekend just to enjoy it, to relax, right? To kind of get off the charts a little bit. And now we're back, right? So now we're back. So it's Monday. It's the 28th of August. We've got 2 or 3 more days in the month here, and then we are off to September, ladies and gentlemen. So let's take a look at the fundamentals here today, see what we got going on Forex Factory. Doesn't look like much, to be honest. Doesn't look like much. I know there's a pound bank holiday here going on, but we're not trading the pound today, so that shouldn't really matter here for us. I believe there's a holiday, right, in the UK? I believe there's some holiday going on in the UK here today, but I don't see it there. Yes, there is. Okay, perfect. So yeah, so that shouldn't really affect us too much. Let's go ahead. We got some time here. Let me just take a look. Yeah, I think we're good. We're good for right now. We got some time here to open up here today, but let's go back to the news and let's just take a look at what we got going on ahead of us this week, right? So nothing much happening this week. Today on Monday here for us, so it should be pretty chill day. Tuesday though, we do have some sort of red folders coming in at news, which is the S&P composite. I'm not extremely familiar with what this is. Single family homes, 20 metropolitan areas. Okay, cool. So that's going on with the US. We also have job jolts openings here and the consumer confidence, right? So we have all these things coming in on tomorrow, later on in the session. Shouldn't be an issue for us. Still pretty clean for the NY Open, and this right here should be able to give us a lot of volume come NYSE Open for sure. So we'll keep an eye out on that. What's cool is that the news is not out at 9:45 here tomorrow. It's going to be 9 a.m. So that's going to be in front. That's going to be in front of the 9:30 candle for us. So we may get some direction and then a lot of volume dumping in. So we'll be there to take advantage of that. So that's going to be tomorrow on Tuesday, and then Wednesday we have some ADP. Obviously, we're going to be beginning the week. So you'll have non-farm payroll and all that good stuff. But Wednesday, we just have this ADP. We have the prelims coming in. And then Thursday, we have core PCE price index. And then obviously unemployment claims coming in as well. And then Friday, we got the banger, the fireworks show, NFP, first Friday of every month. Just put it on your calendar because it will be there. I think only one time that in my whole trading career so far that NFP didn't fall on a Friday. It was so weird. But yeah, every first Friday of the month you can expect NFP to come in, and then that's going to be September 1st there on Friday. So let's close out this month strong here, gang. Let's have a good week. It's another day, it's another week, it's more opportunities, right? Opportunities for us to be disciplined, to be patient in the markets, and to be professionals and just simply do what we do best, right? Simply just continue to show up day in and day out. Go through the news, go through the price action, go through the time frames, go tell the story from the top all the way down, right? From the monthly all the way down to the 30-minute, 1-hour time frames, and see how we can find the best positions possible. So that's what we do every week, and that's what we'll do this week here. All right, so let's dive into the charts and see what we got going on here. Oh, Waja. Hey, Raja Banks in the building. What up, Raja? Good morning, or good afternoon for you, I believe, right? Good afternoon. Uncle Raja's here. Hey, chat. Shout out to Raja. Let's get some W's in the chat for Raja before we even get to this price action here today. W's for Raja. Yes, sir. I just purchased Raja's new simulator. Yeah, just got it last night. Appreciate you, Raja. Appreciate you always making moves, right? Being a leader in the industry, seeing a need and filling it, right? We needed that for MT5. Right? How has no one made that, right? So thanks for being an innovator, a big thinker, and an action taker, right? Took action, made it happen. It's a real product, just like Magic Keys, right? So thanks for being a big inspiration for us all, and we appreciate you, man. W's. Yeah. All right, so let's take a look at the charts here. Let's see what we got going on here on the monthly time frame, right? Because let's tell the story here. If you guys haven't checked out my new video on how to break down time frames, how to tell the story from each time frame, go ahead, check that out on the YouTube channel. It's a new one. We just released it, and I think it'll help you out a lot in terms of finding your bias on the day, in terms of finding your ranges for the day, and then ultimately finding the best positions for the day. So go ahead, check that video out when you can. Don't check it out right now because we're going to do this live in action. So let me just bring down my tools and let's do it, right? So taking a look at gold on the monthly time frame here, what do we see? Well, we know, because we've been all over gold, right? We know that we're in this rejection zone here. So we've seen price come up here quite a few times and have rejected, right? One rejection here, a second attempt right here where we rejected pretty heavily, and then a third rejection here, right? Now, every time that we've made those rejections, price has created that resistance to push on down, created resistance to push on down, and now we've created this resistance here, right? But we've had a little bit of a hold up. We've had a little bit of hold up in these areas here where price has now just kind of barcoded, right? It's kind of just printing back and forth. We had a breakout, right? We had a candle close outside of the range with this current candle here. If we remember, if we remove this box, and we remember this candle here, right? This bearish candle, what did it do? It closed below this range here, right? So if that candle was closing below, well, we've seen clean traffic to the left coming all the way down towards like 1825, and we're expecting this next candle to go ahead and be able to fill that range, right? Just like price action should. But what happened? What happened here? Price ended up pushing bullish, breaking the previous candle highs, and now closing back above this level of resistance here, right? And price created a new support. So price created a new support, and it kind of looked like we had a fake out, right? Almost looked like we had a fake out to the downside here, where if I circle this for you, you'll see what I mean, right? It's fake out here. But what happened on the very next candle? Price pushed down, right? Price opened up with almost no top wick at all. And if that candle's opening up with no top wick, then guess what? There's a very high chance that this candle's got a lot of selling pressure, right? Remember where we are up here. Remember where we are. We're in this rejection zone here. So there was a lot of selling pressure that came off of that candle there. And then what happened? Price broke the lows, right? We've seen price now come down, break these lows. And if we close below the support, there's a very high chance that 1825 will be retested at some point here within the next month or so, right? So because we're closing back now below the range, and price has super clean traffic to come on down. I think we could see a crazy push if we get that closure there. So that's what we got going on the monthly time frame. Let's take a look at the weekly and how everything lines up there, right? So what's one thing we notice about the weekly? Well, overall, we're moving down, right? We're overall kind of moving down a little bit. It looks like we've created a support last week, but I want you guys to realize something, right? I want you to look left a little bit and see what's happening here. because although we closed bullish and broke the highs, we still closed bullish below this range here at 1920, right? So remember, we had these ranges here, right? These are our ranges. These are these are pretty solid, right? We could say that those are our ranges. So what happened was that price was in this yellow range here and eventually broke out with this candle, right? We broke out of the range here with this candle right there. Then we broke the lows. You would expect price to push down, but we didn't do that, right? We pushed back up and we tried to close back in the yellow range with these three candles right here, right? All three of them attempted to get back into the yellow range, but failed to do so, right? They were unable to get back into that range. And then what happened? Price created resistance and moved down. Now price created a new support, price pushed up, and what happened here? Well, price tried to get back into the yellow range, but failed to do it again with three more candles here, right? It was unable to close back in that range. And when I say get back in the range, I mean close back in it. I mean like a strong closure above the range. And we were unable to do that twice. Once we created this resistance here, what do you notice? Price pushed down, right? And what did it do? It mimicked this candle to the left-hand side, right? It mimicked the move. It mirrored the move to the left-hand side. So then what happened, right? As we tell this story here, what happened then? Well, we finally had a candle right here close below. Once this candle closed below, we pushed down. And now what did this previous weekly candle do? What did it do? If this is the purple range, hold on, let me grab the purple. If this is the purple range, what did this bullish candle try to do? It attempted to close back in the bullish in the purple range, right? Because if it would have closed back in the purple range, then we could say, okay, I can confidently say price should continue up to retest this resistance right here, right? But it never did close above. It closed below that range there. So therefore, we may have a celery play on our hands, right? A daily celery. So if we do break these low, or a weekly celery, if we do break these lows, very high chance we continue down this week. Very, very high chance, right? So that's what we got going on. Let's see if this high right here gets respected. Very, very curious to see if that high gets respected. If it breaks, I think you can see a push up. So let's take a look at the daily, what that looks like as well. Daily candles did close bearish, right? They closed bearish yesterday or Friday and kind of created this resistance, right? You have a nice exhaustion wick to the downside. You have a really, really nice wick to fill coming down here. And we're looking at a daily onion play, right? So if this was a 30-minute time frame and we were bearish, what would we be saying right here? We'd be saying lock it in, sell stops on a break of the lows. After this candle creates a top wick, if we break the low, we should come down and fill the wick, right? Right? Isn't that what we'd be saying? So same thing here on this daily time frame today, right? I'm looking for sells. If we're going to find sells, how are we going to find them? Well, we got to go down to these lower time frames, right? We got to see what's going on the 4 hour, 1 hour, and 30 minutes. So 4 hour candles, excuse me, have closed bearish, right? There is a major level of support right here that I'm looking at as well. We rejected it once, we've rejected it again. So if we can actually close below there, that would be extremely, extremely high probability trade. Let's see what that looks like on the 1 hour. Yeah, I think if we can get a closure below here on the 1 hour time frame, you've got clean traffic coming down to the left to be able to take advantage of this entire range right here today, right? Very, very clean. What's one thing we notice on the 1 hour time frame? Price really likes to move clean in this range here, right? Price really likes to move nice and clean. Therefore, why in the world would I take sells anywhere above here today? Right? It just doesn't make sense, right? You have this wide open sea right here. You just got to get out of the rough, rocky waters. And then if we can get below, awesome, right? We can look to take our sells coming down and fill this range here to the left-hand side as the daily fills the wick, right? All this is the daily bottom wick, the daily wick fill. Looks beautiful, right, on the 1 hour time frame. So let's see if we can get ourselves out of the rockiness here. If we're going to take buys as well, I think we can take our buys above the chop, right? Above all this choppiness here to the left. There's a nice clean wick to fill. I really like that wick right there to fill here. Also some resistance up top. And I think that we can target 1920, 1921 here today, right? For buys. So that's what I'm going to be looking at here. So I'm going to be looking for, we are bearish ultimately on the day. If we do take our sells below here, we are breaking those daily lows. Therefore, we should see volume coming in. That's also a major 1 hour support. And then what we'll do is we'll take our buys probably above here. This is probably the 30-minute highs here too, right? Yeah, I like buys above these 30-minute highs because we have this clean wick to fill, right? So if you get a closure above during times of volume, right? It's something I learned from Raja if he's still on the stream, right? If we get a closure above this level here and you have volume coming in, well, guess what's going to happen, man? This wick is going to get filled, right? Right up here, right? It may not happen in one candle like that, right? It may take a few candles, but I believe if we do get closures above, then you should see a push, right? Coming up into these ranges here. You know, whether we want to reject it or whatever, but we should see that wick get filled during times of volume if price does close above there and wants to move up here today. So that's what I'll be looking for. Right above this range too is probably something we can look for fake outs. You know, somewhere right in this range, right around this area here, we could look for some sort of a fake out to come back down. So what I mean by that is a lot of people will enter their buys, right, when they get a simple closure because they'll see the clean traffic to the left. And then what price will do is it will give you a fake out, right? So it'll close back below and then that'll start the descend here for the day, right? And then once we get our closure below there, we could either take our position or we can take our position somewhere around the fake out, right? So we'll see what happens as price action plays itself out. But that's what I got going on right now, right here at 7:24 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Cool. So buys above 1917. I'll be looking for fake outs for sells right around 1915, 500. And then in terms of selling, the 1 hour is very clean, right? I would look to take my sells below 1913 here. So very, very clean day for us, clean ranges. Now we just sit tight, relax, and wait for price to fall into our lap. That's it. That's the day. Boom. Lovely. And then targets for sells are clean, right? Targets for these shorts here today are looking good. I could see 1904, 1904, 500 fill this whole move. And, you know, for buys, I could see 1922 up here to fill this wick and come into that rejection zone. Cool. Got it. Awesome. Beautiful. Yeah, so that's going to be the day. That'll be the day on gold. Now we'll just sit tight and wait for price action to show up. Let's take a look at US30 here as well and see what we got going on with this pair as well. So monthly time frame, I think, is going to close bearish here, right? We're going to may close bearish here on the monthly. Looking pretty good. If we do close below like a area like this, that'll probably be really nice, right? Because now you have a resistance formed and a closure below. I think what we can do is we can see the next weekly candle after making a top wick, be able to drive down, right? Retest the lows down there and look something like this next week, or next month. So that's what we'll wait on. We got 2 days left in the month, so we'll see what happens with the monthly time frame. But we are pretty bearish, I would say, right? We also did close bearish on the weekly last week too. Now I remember where I was talking about this, where we kind of had a bit of consolidation here, right? So in this consolidation range, But we did close very, very nice bearish, right? We closed below over here on the weekly 2 weeks ago. We closed very nice bearish yesterday. I think we could see a continued push down this week on US30, unless price wants to push up and break that high. Other than that, I think we can see a nice push, right, to tap back into this support, maybe even close below, or maybe even push, even lower down to like 33,100 here. So we'll see what happens with the Dow. Let's take a look at the daily time frame, because the daily did close bullish. We closed bullish, and we close pretty much above that support here. So I would expect price to push up today. We also do need a top wick on the weekly candle, so wouldn't be surprised if we did push up. One thing I noticed though is we don't have a bottom wick. So there's no bottom wick on this current daily candle. I am expecting to see a bottom wick. So if we haven't seen that yet, that will most likely come at some point today. So let's take a look at the 4 hour, because the 4 hour here has been pushing up, right? Let's see, we created support. We had a really nice, so notice how this candle here, right? This one right here closed above. Next candle had a really nice push up. And then I don't know what this was. This must have been, yeah, that was 9 a.m. So I think that was affected by some news. But then we pushed up. But what's one thing you notice now? Candle starting to lose steam, right? No bottom wick, kind of no bottom wick, right? Getting weak, getting very weak. So let's see what happens. Let's see if we start to fade out a little bit somewhere up in these ranges and create some sort of retracement to continue, down. So again, the daily doesn't have a bottom wick. I would expect to see that bottom wick. I believe this is the daily low. Yeah. So I would expect to see that bottom wick at some point. So, and I would also obviously expect to see a retracement here, right? So I think if we're waiting for sells here today, we could take our sells below this low here, which is the daily candle, right? So if we are coming down to make a new low, then you should see a push down. But let me count the range here. This not too bad either. It's about a 48-point range. Yeah, I might be open, depending on when this happens, to take these sells, because then we can be anticipating the daily low, right? So that could be somewhat of our target down here to fill, right? Because if the daily just wants to come down and make a small bottom wick, we don't want to get in right here, right? We want to have been in already. So let's see what happens when this happens, how candles start to close, or if it even happens. But maybe interested in taking sells below 34361, and then buys are pretty simple. We just got to wait for resistance to break, right? So that's it. That's US30. I'll be keeping an eye on this 4 hour candle for the most part, because if we can close bearish, right, on the 4 hour, then we can most likely expect to see another push down, right? And then that would be our candle to trade. That would be 9 a.m. and that would be what we're looking to participate in here, right? Because that's that clean range coming down. So that's probably what I'm going to be looking for here. So sells below 34361, and then buys above 34413. Very, very clean traffic on the way up here. Very clean traffic on the way down. So let's just sit and wait on it. Let's just sit and wait. Dope. And that's the day. What up, Johnny boy?
Oh, good morning, brother.
How we feeling?
Feeling great, bro. Feeling like it's the best day of my life today.
Sheesh, I think it is.
Got confidence. Oh, yeah, it is. It's good. Good morning, bro.
Good morning, man.
Good morning,
Nice
chat.
hat.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Just got it last week.
John Stewart.
Hey, what's good, chat? Good morning. Happy Monday.
The legends
Good morning,
outside.
everyone in Zoom. Hey, chat, let's go. New week, right? Just another day of doing what we do, right? Acting like professionals, following our plan. We're bringing the same energy from last week to this week, just like any week, right? Let's run it up.
Let's run it.
funny. I'm feeling a big week, brother.
Hell yeah. Me too,
Like, I
bro.
know it.
Big week. We got motion this week, baby.
We got motion. Good morning, chat. It's good.
Hey, yo, that steak on IG look good.
Running it right up.
Yeah, we had to start the week off with a 20, I think it was a 23-ounce porterhouse, man. That was good. That's how you got to start your week off.
Start off with a banger.
Morning, John and all the gang. Good morning, sir. Good to see you here.
Morning, good morning.
Like the stream. Hey, like it up. Yeah. Like the stream, chat. Check gold, bro.
Like it up.
Yeah, we already did gold. We already did gold. Yeah, honestly, fake outs are really nice here, and it looks like we may be seeing one. I like this. I like this. W analysis. Thanks, classic trader. You need pre-New York pack runners. Word. 4 to 5 pip stake. Nah, it was less than that, man. It was less than that, actually.
It was.
Wasn't too bad. It was a good steak. Me, John, and Alea went to the steakhouse last night. We missed you, Joe. We missed you, bro. Next time. Like or get nuked. Hey, yo, like or get nuked. Oh, man. You changed my trading completely within the 1 week. Whoa. That I couldn't do from the past 2 years. Oh, man. Traveler trader. W. Excellent job. That tells me you're paying attention. What we do is not that complicated, right? It's pretty simple. It's just hard to stay disciplined, man. It's just hard to be disciplined, right? Most traders just struggle with just actually sticking to one system, right? The biggest issue we have is there's so much information out there. There's so much information, right? You take 1 or 2 losses with one strategy, man, the average trader is paddleboarding over to the next one, going over to the next one, right? Let me go find the next golden strategy, right? And then, you know, that one looks really good, and all of a sudden they start trading that one, and they take 1 or 2 nice wins, and they take a loss, and boom, back to surfing the internet for another strategy. And I'm telling you, gang, that's not how you get it done here, right? You may need to go through a time period that you're looking for the right strategy, but once you've got it, there's no need to go anywhere else. There's no need to change things. There's no need to go find the next best thing. I promise you. What there is a need for, though, is there's a need to get your mentality right. There's a need to understand that persistence is one of the key factors in becoming successful in anything you do, right? If you can't be persistent, you're going to have a very, very hard time planting your stake in the ground and winning at the highest levels in that not industry, but in that system, right? So you got to get self-discipline. And you know what? People always say, you know, self-discipline, you know, I don't get to reap the rewards till much later for that. But I'm going to tell you something different, because you will reap the rewards of self-discipline immediately, right? Because what does self-discipline actually do? Self-discipline will build confidence in your self-image, right? Your self-image is everything, gang. This is the filter in which we operate on, right? Is our self-image. And if you can do some small things, right? Some small disciplines, although let's say you want to lose some weight, right? Let's say you want to lose some weight and you normally eat chocolate chip cookies, but you know what? Today you ain't eating those no more. And you see the cookies and you think, you know, it won't really make much of a difference right now, right? If I hold off, right? Maybe I'll see the difference in a couple of months. But I gotta tell you, you'd be fooled, because self-discipline will give you a boost of confidence right away, right when you look at those cookies and you say, nah, hell no, I'm not doing it. I'm better than that. I got goals, I got dreams, and you deny that, man, game changer, right? Because every time you deny that temptation, now you become stronger and stronger. And guess what happens when you become stronger? You become more, your self-image becomes better, right? And when your self-image becomes better, you feel better, you think better, you act better. And self-discipline starts to work right away, right? Everyone talks about discipline basically putting off or basically putting off temporary pleasure, right? And holding it off for later. But I'm telling you, you'll get pleasure from self-discipline right away, because you'll start to tighten up and you'll start to say, you know what, I can do this. I did it once, I could do it again tomorrow, and I could do it again the next day. And as you start stacking those little wins off of that little discipline, off of those little disciplines, your self-image boost. Your self-image boost, you feel better. You feel better, you trade better. You trade better, you make more money. You make more money, you're excited, right? You're happy. That's what you're doing this for. And it all comes down to those little disciplines, gang. Little disciplines. Keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. When you're thinking,
that goes back.
It might not make a difference right now. Trust me, it does.
And that goes back to staying focused on the process, right? Like not getting distracted in the background noise, right? Staying focused on the process, on what you have to do to become a professional trader, right? In the case which Nick is talking about, how do we become a better trader? We become a better trader by consistently showing up to the charts day in and day out, focusing on the session we want to trade, the pair we want to trade, right? And developing those skills that Nick was talking about, right? The same way you work out your discipline muscle in the diet area, the same way you would do that in trading, right? And in a situation where, all right, I have FOMO, but my playbook setup has not presented itself, that's where you work out your discipline muscle into holding off on that trade, not feeding into FOMO, right? And working out that discipline muscle and staying disciplined for your setup to actually arrive to, right? That's where you work out that muscle, and that's where you get better, right? So it's just about staying focused on the process, right? Showing up and focusing on that, developing the skills, right? Coming to the charts and developing the skills that you need to become a professional trader. That's what it's about, and that's what a new day means, right? That's what every trader should be trying to do on a new day of trading, right? Yes, it works, sir. It works in every area, like.
Yeah, and what does it come down to? Sacrifice. Are you willing to sacrifice? Right? Are you willing to sacrifice the good for the great? Yep. And when you start stacking those wins, then guess what? You can start to get rid of excuses, right? You start to get rid of the disease called excuse-itis. Many people have excuse-itis. But I was telling somebody this today, earlier this morning, is that, you know, you can't make excuses anymore, gang. You've got to dream bigger than yourself, right? You've got short amount of time here on this earth. You've got a dream that you can see, right? You've got people that you want to take care of, right? The excuses won't cut it anymore. Excuses won't get the job done, right? We can't rely on our feelings. Our feelings are overrated, right? My mentor would tell me all the time, if successful people did things when they felt like doing it, they wouldn't be successful, right? It's not about doing things when we want to do them or when we feel like doing them. No, it's about doing things whether we feel like doing them or not, because we know that these little disciplines or these little actions are going to chip away day in and day out and get us closer to the vision that we have in our mind, right? To our goal or to our dream. So excuses will never cut it as an entrepreneur, because if it's like you're your own boss at this point, right? No one else is gonna, if your boss wouldn't accept an excuse from work, then why would you accept it, right? In your own business, because that's what trading is. Trading is a business at the end of the day here, gang. You gotta treat it like one. It's not just something you do for fun. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe some of you guys aren't that serious about trading, but if it's something that you really want to, you know, put together a nice life with, and, you know, make it your income, you're gonna have to get really serious when it comes to this business, and no excuse will cut it. You know, one time my mentor in a coaching session, he you know, I had a couple things going on in my life, and he told me straight up, listen, success doesn't have a pulse, right? Success does not care that you got a flat tire earlier today. Success doesn't care that your grandma passed away 2 weeks ago. Success doesn't care that you're tired in the morning, right? All success cares about is doing the actions that it takes to get that success. Now, as a mentor, I care, right? As people, as a friend or a leader, I care about, you know, your grandma passing away, or, you know, maybe that you had a tough time getting a flat tire, and I'll talk to you with it. But I got news for you. Success doesn't care. So no excuse will do it, because success don't want to hear it. It will only reward you for doing the necessary actions that it takes to get to that dream or goal. That's it. That's it. Other than that, it doesn't care what's going on in your life. It doesn't care how much money you have, how much money you don't have. It doesn't care if you're not feeling good. It doesn't care if you just got into an argument with your wife or your husband. It doesn't care if you got into a car accident. It just doesn't care, right? All it cares about is what you're doing on a day-to-day basis, and are you stacking up wins to get closer to the goal. So, you know, no excuse will do, gang, right? No excuse will do. Show up every day. Bring your best. Bring your best.
Yeah. Also,
because it's going to take your best,
stop.
by the way.
Yes. Yeah. And I feel like I believe the way to limit excuses too, you know, stop thinking of all the reasons that you can't succeed, and instead think of all the reasons why you can succeed, right? Start to feed yourself positive thoughts. Like, get into the habit and the practice of doing that, feeding yourself positive thoughts, right? When you start to feed yourself positive thoughts and tell yourself, I could do this, I could do that, the how to do it starts to develop, and it shows you there's a way to do it, right? And that's how to do it, right? And you become to start to notice how to do it, and you find ways to accomplish those goals when all that you're thinking is I can succeed, I can find a way to succeed, right? That how to do it is going to develop, and you're going to know how to do it, right? Compared to feeding yourself negative thoughts, right? That's why it's important that what you're feeding your thoughts is very important, and you got to be aware of it. It could be the problem of where you are in your life, because where you are in your life, you're there because of your thoughts that you're saying to yourself throughout the rest of your life previous, right? So it's just very important to be aware of our thoughts, to know we're feeding our thoughts, right? What comes in comes out. So be aware and tighten up, and let's get locked in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir.
Johnny boy for president.
Oh.
Hey. Damn, man. The man.
What's going on, brothers?
How are you,
up, brother?
family?
I'm
How you
doing
feeling?
wonderful this morning. I'm doing wonderful, baby. We got motion. Another beautiful week ahead of us. Hey, everyone in the chat. We got motion.
We got another big week.
How's everyone doing today?
Big week.
Hold on,
Yeah, we
guys.
got Blade here
Absolutely.
week.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing, Sam? How was your weekend, bro?
I had a great weekend, honestly. I had a great weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just grinding, working. Head down.
Head down, grinding. He's putting together that elite program. Sheesh. How's my dad doing? Oh yeah, gang. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for all your prayers, all your thoughts. Thanks for hitting me up. My dad is doing good. My dad is back home, so he's all good. I talked to him not yesterday, but the day before, so seems to be good. Seems to be coming out of his kind of confused state there, and yeah, looking like he's got the opportunity to make a full recovery and change some things in his life and change some of his lifestyle like we're talking about here, and get himself back on the right path. But thank you guys, man. Appreciate you guys praying and helping out there.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
bro.
thank you again. Thank you again for your prayers. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's great to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing that I will say I learned this weekend is it's crazy. Life moves so fast sometimes. You know, you gotta look up every once in a while and check out the view.
And guess what? You know,
Facts.
going back to excuses, gang. So I got that news that my dad was being rushed to the hospital. That was, I think, Thursday morning, Wednesday or Thursday morning, right before stream, right? 15 minutes before we got on the live stream. I could have easily made an excuse, right? And, you know, I don't feel like doing it today, or I don't feel like getting on the charts, or I don't feel like getting on the live stream today, right? But I understood from a young age when my mentor told me, like, feelings are overrated, right? Successful people don't do things because they feel like doing them. They do things because they're accountable to their dreams and goals, right? So it's like, you just got to show up day in and day out with a smile on your face, regardless of what's going on. Because at the end of the day, there's probably always something going on, right? Some little something happening in everyone's life, but we got to push past that, right? We can't make excuses. We got to show up day in and day out. Of course, we got to take care of business and make sure family's good, but you can't let that get in the way of winning at the highest levels, right? Because, hey, my dad, you know, at some point in life may need someone to look after him, right? Who's going to pay for that, right? If I don't get the job done and I go work a 9 to 4, or if I don't get the job done and I don't make money, right, then I ain't got money for that, right? So this is going to help my dad eventually, if he ever needed that, my no excuse mentality, right? Because there's nothing I could do, right? We don't live together. I'm not near the hospital, right? We're in totally different states. So at the end of the day, all I could do is pray, right? And I know that when one is covered in prayer, that's all we can do. And miracles can happen. And I've seen the miracles happen over and over as we've prayed in Jesus' name, and we've seen people healed, right? We've seen a lot of stuff, right? A lot of great stuff happen. So yeah, that's all we could do is pray and continue on with our mission and our journey, right? Keeping those in mind that, hey, they may thank me in the future for not making these excuses.
Yeah, so true. Prayer is amazing, bro.
Oh yeah.
Ever since I really learned that, yo.
Yes, sir. Yeah, but we're all good. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate that. We are doing fantastic.
Boom, who said that? Wick the Kid. Feelings aren't real. Feelings are a reaction to a perceived wound that's never been healed. Where did you hear that at, bro? Because I just heard that the other day for the first time, and I was like, You know, that is so true. Because one event that might happen to one person, they might react differently than another person.
Yeah. Yeah, everything
That's
is
totally
it's all perception, right? All perception.
how you want to look at it, right? Like I was reading a book, and there was an example of this psychologist who was showing a picture to his patients, and it was a picture of like a sunset, right? And the negative thinkers said it was a sunset, and the positive thinkers said it was a sunrise, right? So it's really all about how you see it, right? How you put it into your perspective.
Yeah, I love that one picture where it's like two guys on a train, and one guy's like staring like on the inner part and just looking at the wall or whatever, and the other guy is like just
staring out the window, smiling.
Or one guy's in like a prison cell, he's looking basically like at the walls and stuff outside, and then the other guy, he just painted a picture, so when he looks towards the window, he sees the picture and it's like a beautiful bright sunny day, right? And it's like everyone's got a different perspective. And perspective is everything, man, because perspective can turn you from a pessimistic person to an optimistic person, right? It's all perspective.
Yeah, amen.
That's why it's so important that what is your perspective? What are you feeding your thoughts? What are your thoughts, right? What are you saying to yourself? How are the quality of thoughts you're saying to yourself, like, dictating your life, or, you know? Because we can change our perspective in any situation, like from good or bad. Like, why can't we do it? Why can't we be good, right? Why can't we feed ourselves the positive thoughts that will give us that positive perspective out of life in any situation, right? It could be any situation. That's why you need to feed yourself those positive thoughts, right? Work on that. So your perspective could be a happy one, right? A positive one. Another reason why it's important to think positively.
Yeah. Yep.
Because in trading, right, there could be someone who's down like on his account, and what's his perspective? What's his thoughts? Is his thoughts? Oh, I'm done. This account is screwed. Like I'm gonna lose my funded account, and that's his perspective, right? But then there's someone who's in the same situation, maybe even worse, who's like, oh, I'm good. I got this. I got faith in myself. I know what I can do. I'm focused on the process. That guy has a different perspective of it, right? And they both get different results.
Clip that.
So,
Clip it.
yeah. Clip
Johnny
it.
Gems.
Very important.
That is so true. I bet you there's a lot of people that needed to hear that today.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they do. Yep. Yeah, it relates
So many
to trading
reasons,
so much.
right? Yeah.
Whoa, whoa. What a good sound, huh? What a great sound. Clip it, brother, clip it. Did you guys enter yet? No, not yet. No, we did not. Yeah, so we have a 1 hour closure coming up here, gang. So 1 hour closure in about 6 minutes. I was looking at that resistance there. If we do kind of create this resistance, there may be an opportunity for us here in about 6 minutes. If it's very weak and, you know, not strong at all, we'll probably let it go and wait for like 8:15 or 8:30. But so far so good if we're looking at potentially moving back down.
So we'd be in.
Hey, Andreas, there we go. Beautiful. Love that.
That sound is a classic. Consider doing any merch. Yeah, we got some merch coming.
Yeah, Luca, I love that, bro. Been down on my funded 9.6%. Now I'm down more than 5, slowly but surely, right? And see, now there's a way that you can choose to look at that. You could now either say that, you know, you're up 4% for the week, because we'll say last week you started down 9.6%, but you finish at 5%. It's still negative, but you went up you had a 4% week. That's good. That's a good week.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, there's plenty of ways of looking at things the right way.
By the way, I got news for you guys. A lot of traders are down on their account, right? You just don't know because they're not trading a funded account, right? So you don't know their beginning balance or what they started with, right? But on the funded accounts, you know, hey, it's a $100,000 account. It's at 97 right now. Okay, he's down 3%, right? But a lot of traders that you see trading, they're all down too. But just because they're down on their account doesn't like lessen their wins on a daily basis, right? Because they're battling back, right? They're battling back. The cool part about having a live account is now you can just withdraw, right? So it's pretty simple. But when you're on a funded account, you're always looking at it like, oh man, you know, I'm below the initial balance. And trust me, that's not a big deal, gang. Like, you can come right up out of that. I mean, we took a pretty significant hit, right? Like I was down like 9% on my account. You know, I think I'm down now like 2.5%. So, you know, I didn't cry. I didn't try and get that back right away. I just continued to show up, kept trading my system, trusting in myself, like John said, trusting in my plan, and just running it back up, right? It's not a big deal. It's not if it's the first time it ever happened to you, it's not going to be the last. You're gonna, you know, especially if you're gonna do this for a long-term career, right? It's not like you're never gonna go and draw down, gang, as a trader. So it's just when we see our funded accounts, we tend to try and play defense, right? So don't do that, right? Just show up every day, day in and day out. Don't let the balance, affect your mindset or anything like that. Just show up, look for the next best trade, climb yourself out of drawdown, get back to winning, get back to doing what we do. Simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we had that combo. Like, cause
Yeah.
think about it like this, chat. If you started with a 10,000, we'll just say you started with $10,000 USD live account. If you got it up to, we'll just say 15,000, and then you came back and you're in a little bit of drawdown, and now you're at 13,000. Are you still down on the account? No. Right? But it's just what you think in your head. You took your last maybe 2-3 trades might have been a loss, and now in your head you're thinking, oh, I'm losing. But that's only 3 trades, right? We don't care about one specific trade, right?
Yep.
We want a series of data based off our trades.
Yeah.
One single trade isn't gonna make or break anybody. I mean, unless you put your whole account up on that one trade, but you shouldn't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And because of those reasons, right? It's not our job to focus on that. It's not our job to worry about that. Like, oh, what are we up? What are we down? Like, who cares about that? Me personally do not look at that at all. All I focus on is coming here every day and doing my job, which is hunting the playbook setups and execute on those setups. That's the only job we got, right? We can't really do anything about whether we're up or down. All we can do is take the best trades, right? So why worry about what our account looks like if that has nothing to do with our job?
Yep.
Right?
Absolutely.
Let's focus on our job, and that will grow naturally.
That's so true,
Simple.
John. Because if you think about it, I'm never worried about, oh man, like my next, I'm scared to pull the trigger on this next trade. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, whenever the next setup comes, I'm gonna execute because I know that it's going to be. I'm going to wait for my setup, and I'm not gonna budge unless it is exactly what I want to see. So, and then when it appears, execute. Whatever happens, happens. But we know our playbook. We know what we want to see. So as long as we're disciplined and we can wait for those things to align, that's all we got to do. That's all we got to do.
Exactly. And we can't focus on that because what is that going to do? That's just going to cause stress on us, and that's just going to cause us to overthink, right? And we want to eliminate thinking in trading, right? We don't want to think. We want to trade like a robot. So don't focus on that account, right? Focus on your job as a trader and trading like a robot.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Robot's not gonna look and say, my last 3 trades were losses. Let me do something different here.
Nope.
Robot don't care.
Yeah, I didn't change a thing. Someone asked at -9% what lots we're using. Same lots, right? You guys did not see me change my lots, right? Straight 10 lots, even when I was down 9%. Didn't change one thing. The only thing we changed was a few things that we actually learned in the process, and that was an improvement change. It wasn't a change based off of feelings or anything like that. I just kept straight 10 lots, right? Just trucking away day in and day out, trade by trade. Are you going to avoid the 8 a.m.? Oh, we did close below here, gang. Oh. Yeah, we did close below. Let's take a look at what we got going on. If we enter off the break of the lows there, we got about a 12 pip stop. 12 pip stops up here around, like, even if we had 1916, that's not too bad. 13 pip stops. Yeah, let's see how this top wick comes out, how the 15 unfolds, and then we may get into positions on the break of these lows here. So just give it a little bit. We got somewhat of a 30-minute celery play too. At what percent would you drop lots? Probably, I was getting close to having to do that, but I didn't do it, but if I had to do it, I would, right? But I didn't really need to do it. As long as my stops were good, that's mainly what I was looking at there. All right, can that be our little break of the high there? Yeah, well, let's just wait. Let's wait. Remember this candle I told you guys is very, very crazy. Drop it by 50% or something. I would just drop it for whatever that trade was, right? So let's say I was down like 10%. Well, now I know I can't lose 2%. So I'd keep it 10 lots, to be honest. If we only had a 10 or 11 or 12 or 13 pip stop, I'd just keep it 10 lots. But if the stop loss was gonna be enough to blow my account, then that's when I would decide to switch up the lot size. But I'm fully confident in every trade I take because I've done the homework. I've done all the homework here. So that's why I can confidently continue to open up them 10 lots, you know, unless I really, really had to, you know, adjust them. $19.14. Beautiful. Thanks, Nick. Oh, you're welcome. Good question, though. Good question. You just gotta you just gotta use your brain, right? You just gotta say, hey, you know, can I afford to this stop loss? Can I not? You know, and just kind of adjust on the fly. That's what I would do. You just adjust, right? You just have to adjust when the time calls for it. But the time really never called for me to do that, so I just kept straight 10 lots and, you know, kept believing in my my positions. And now we went from like -9.5 to like -2.5. Yeah, what did we do on Friday, right? We took a small 9 pip stop, remember, up here, and then we answered back with like a 30 pip banger right at the end. So you just got to continue to just move on, and that's why no wins do I'm never like, yeah, the beautiful win, and talking about the win all day long, right? No, it's just on to the next trade. Like we take a win, we just move on, right? Same thing with a loss. We take a loss, we just move on, look for the next best trade, answer back, and yeah, Friday was a good one.
Mentality. On to the next best trade.
Yeah. Cowboy candle? Yeah, pretty much. 8 to 8.15 is typically a cowboy candle. Yeah, we got moves to make here today, man. We got range.
Got range, just play with.
Yeah, we do. All right, so let me just take a look. I want to see how this looks on everything. I believe the 4 hour, 4 hours coming back bearish, right? Because if we can anticipate this move down in the 4 hour, right, we can anticipate by maybe seeing this pack runner here. Based off the 1 hour, 30-minute looks pretty clean for a celery, although you do have some supports here, right? But what do we know about the dynamite? What do we know about the volume? That if we take these lows out, we should break through these support levels. Let's just see how the 15 closes, and then we'll look to potentially get into positions here. So we got a few minutes for the 15. A cowboy candle is like a wild candle, one that goes up and down and up and down. It doesn't really give much direction. That's why I usually like sitting out for the first 15 of the NY Open. But yeah, stops are not bad though. 15, 16 pips. That looks good. Makes sense. Cool. Sell at the daily low on gold. What do you mean? Oh, right here? Yeah, but yeah, possibly. Yeah, you want it. Once these lows break, you should come down and fill the wick. You guys see the wick fill? That's ahead of us here. And that lines up perfectly with the lower time frames, right? That's why we have our zones here, here, and here, because that lines up perfectly. So 30 minutes a bit choppy. 1 hour looks a little cleaner, but 4 hour looks really nice if we can continue down here. Like the stream.
like
hey, yeah. If you guys haven't liked the stream, give the stream a like. What up, Christopher Sage? I won't forget about you. Never.
They like the stream. You don't want to know what happens if we take trades for 1K likes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we do take this position, I'm just kind of giving you guys a lay of the land here. If we do, I would take a sell right there, right around like 1914, 411. I will keep my stops above the highs here, right around like really 1916. And then break even would probably be like this support, or actually break even be the support down here, and that's probably where I would close partials up to, right around like 1913. Yeah, that would be about 14, 15 pips.
You get there, man, with the dynamite.
1913.
Yes, sir. GJ just did some dynamite on the 30 minute.
Did it?
Yeah.
GJ, huh?
Yeah, so it's interesting. So this is the one thing that I've had happen. It was the first time that I've ever taken a pack runner, and this is what happened to me, right? So far it's 8 for 8 in actually like testing it in that. But for the first time ever on Friday when I had taken one, the candle that I had entered on, right, because it was one where it came, broke the lows, and then when it reflipped to bullish and broke its own high, I entered.
Mm-hmm.
But it came back and closed bearish on the candle I entered on, right? So I was like debating on whether I should just close the trade or let it play out.
Yeah.
And I just let it play out because it was still open on the 1 hour and it still played out. So be interesting. Yeah, this first time I had that happen, I was like, we'll see.
Yes, sir. Christopher,
That's
what
exactly what just happened on GJ too.
Is this dude yelling at at himself? He said, Christopher Sage said, Christopher Sage, shut up, you noob cake. You don't know gold like Nick.
This guy's yelling at
That's
himself.
that conversation in the mirror, man. You gotta have those combos sometimes.
Gotta yell at yourself.
Yeah. Give me one moment. Let me just grab some water.
Water.
Self-talk.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sam always
yeah,
looked
I know you're talking. I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, like you see how
I see what you're talking about, Sam.
Yeah, like the 7 a.m. 30-minute candle broke the lows, and then it drove back up. The next 30-minute candle went without a bottom wick, right? So if you were already in that, but yeah, like Pack Runner FX said, Sam always let the Pack Runner do what the Pack Runner do, right? So I was just in that trade already.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna just get out, right? Win or loss, I just want the data so that I know what to do next time to make the best decision. I don't get emotional.
Take notes.
I've taken plenty of losses. Yeah, I've taken plenty of losses. They're all learning losses too.
Hey. Every one of them.
Yeah. I don't think anybody on this Zoom, you know, when we lose, it's like, let's triple check that and make sure that that was a probabilities loss and not that we did anything wrong, right? We don't like to lose.
Hey, man,
well, it's not that we don't like to, but it's like when we do, it is. We just learn from it.
Yeah, we restudy all of our trades. So
Absolutely.
even if it's a healthy loss, we're still gonna study it, right? Like that's where we got the background.
Yeah, I always like to say you should definitely look more at your previous trade history, like on your MetaTrader chart, than your actual MetaTrader profit and loss history. Because seeing where you entered and exit trades is way more important than how much money you made.
That's a great point, actually.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, like those little arrows.
Oh, true though. Yeah.
Sam said something very important. I hope you guys didn't miss it, right? He said, I don't really care much about the win or the loss. I care about collecting the data, right? That's the most important thing as a trader, right? You want to collect the data. You want to collect that data, and over time, that's going to bring you those wins and wins and wins. Is because you've got enough data stacked up that you can be confident now in any execution, right? That's why I say I'm confident in every trade, because I've done my homework. What do I mean by that? I've collected the data, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
For myself too, right? I didn't listen to someone and tell me about they collected it. I collected it, right? I collected it. So, and just because you're on this stream, that doesn't give you an excuse that you can't collect the data. You're collecting it with us, right? Nothing better than collecting data with other people too, because then you hear their thoughts, their ideas, especially people who've been in maybe the markets longer than you, right? And have some more experience than you. Then you really want to sit on the stream and hear about the data, right? Hear about the data that we collect and, you know, what our thoughts are on it. And then you put your own experience in on that as well.
Sure. Hey, all professional traders, forward testing, collecting data, right? Sample sizing. That's what you do here at the charts, because the markets are always right. They're never wrong. So what can we see over and over again every day when we come to the charts, right?
Yep.
And then it's time to collect data. Always forward testing.
When you say break the lows, do you mean the body of the wick? I mean the wick in this case, yeah. Yeah, so the 15-minute candles close in here in 1 minute. I like this. I like it on the 1 hour. After getting that resistance, now breaking the high and coming back down. I like it. So let's wait for the 15 to close. And then I think we're going to have sell stops right around 1914, 411. Yeah, I just want to make sure the 15 doesn't close with no bottom wick, right? And I don't want to get activated right now, because if that candle does close with no bottom wick, then you may experience another pullback. Where do you store data? Yeah, your back testing templates, your note, right? Keep a notepad. You can store it mentally, right? I kind of take a lot of mental notes as well, and just I'm so locked in on trading that it's just like I'll remember that stuff. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of ways. But yeah, there's the break of the low. Let's see how the 15 closes here. I'm gonna close with no bottom wick. Yeah, no bottom wick closure on the 15, so we're just gonna wait. We're just gonna wait. Yeah. What do you say? I already read that one. What's lot size do you recommend on a 100K account? Anywhere from like around like 2% risk. So anywhere around there, you know, depending on the size of your stops, you just got to do the math. But probably like, I don't know. What's your experience trading, right? Are you a beginner? Are you advanced? Do you have a playbook? Are you disciplined? It kind of all varies, right? But I would just say generally about 2% risk. Hey, yo, what up, Disturbed? Nick, can you explain why the 15 is significantly important while you were thinking of taking the trade on the 1 hour time frame? Yeah, because we were about to break the lows here, right? So we were just about to break the lows as the 15 was coming to a close, and we broke those lows really quick. And And now if we took this trade here, it would be based off the 15-minute, right? Because the 1 hour is already blew past our entry point where we were waiting on the 15. So now we have to step back a second and say, you know what, 15 closing no bottom wick, it's not worth taking a chance here. We could stick with our original sells below 1913 now, right? Because we really didn't get our opportunity. We were coming into the last couple seconds of the 15. That's why I didn't want to take it right once we broke the lows. And then that 15 closed with no bottom wick. So there's a very high chance that this candle will kind of come back up here now. Then I just want to wait for, at least another 15-minute candle at this point. So maybe 8:30 could be the play. Use a position calculator. Yeah, there you go. Use a position calculator. Yep. Position size calculator. Bye. All right, you're leaving. Take care. See you next time. Something I would do starting out my challenge, starting 0.5 risk all the way. Yeah, I've done all that. That just complicates it for me.
Got that.
I've done all that stuff.
That was whack when I was doing that.
Bye. Sell you next time. Would you advise taking trades on an empty stomach? Oh yeah. I advise only taking trades on empty
Of
stomach.
course.
Get your morning
Keep that clarity in the mind.
You hungry? It's time to eat.
I heard somebody say that the reason why fasting works so well is because like modern day food has so much crap in it, bro.
Oh yeah.
So it's like when you fast, it just like kills all that poison.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I believe it.
And the world's ways is evil, honestly. Like, 3 times a day is crazy.
They're overfeeding us.
Makes sense.
Yeah, their whole reason.
Makes sense why America's the most obese country, right?
Yep.
Continue, Sam.
Breakfast used to not even exist. The only reason that breakfast exists is because, I forget which company exactly it was. They wanted to push more sausage and like meat sales, right? So what did they do? They went to, I forget the guy's name exactly, but he's the godfather of propaganda. And what did they do is they incorporated meats and that kind of stuff into the breakfast. So breakfast used to not even exist.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Oh, nice. Peter's fasting 72 hours right now. Beautiful. There's our top wick,
Hey.
right? There it is, gang.
Right
That's why
before
we
Comex.
can
That's
enter.
interesting. Let's see if it bleeds now.
Yeah, maybe top wick
Comex
for
just
Comex.
opened. Yeah. Let's see.
Days where you fast for multiple days, those are the best.
I've never actually went out of my way to fast. But like I've spent
Maybe you should try it.
I've spent times like where it's just like I know I'm hungry, but I'm just like
Not eating.
it's like I say in my brain like, okay, I'm hungry, but I'm not going to die. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And whenever I'm fasting and my stomach feels super empty and I feel like very hungry, I'll just drink a whole bottle of water.
Yeah, true.
That will fill me.
Yeah, they say that that's most of the time if you're not actually hungry, you're just dehydrated.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy TK, you're often thirsty, not hungry. That's true.
Would you look at that though, chat? That's why we don't enter without a bottom wick. That would have been your stop loss. Very likely.
Yeah, we saved commissions there. I wouldn't have closed anything.
Oh.
I would have went break even right around here. But I
Yeah.
think that was only like 8 pips in profit. Yeah, like 7-8 pips.
Went to that 4-hour
yeah.
wick. Never broke that 4-hour low.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about like if you would have sold right on the open of the 15 with no
Right.
bottom wick, no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you would have sold on the open of the 15, definitely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why.
Wouldn't have-
You'd have been screwed.
That's why I said I hope no one.
Yeah, I know a bunch of you guys did enter here, so it's okay. Just kind of hear what we're saying a little bit, right? And just make the adjustment.
Right. Just like we were like saying earlier, you know, if we're gonna do something where we're gonna put money on the line, you know, me personally, I want everything to line up how I like to see it.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of stupid if I what do you call
People
this
having
word?
breakfast for thousands of years. What is bro saying? Bro, it's just personal preference, right? If you like breakfast, you eat breakfast. If you don't like breakfast, you don't eat breakfast. I mean, come on,
Yeah, I mean,
remember.
you see
gave
me
you
pull
all
up and
a
eat
brain.
breakfast. Yeah, you see me pull up and eat breakfast sometimes. I got the bang.
The milk, Fairlife milk.
Got the milk too. Yeah, I got my protein,
Yeah.
my goods.
You guys take everything so serious. I like that though. I like that. You take everything serious.
Whatever. Everyone's body. Whatever works for yours.
Let me see. Nick, is there a setup there since that close with no bottom wick to buy on the flip? Nah. On the 1 hour here? No, that's a bit too tricky, right? Because you have a resistance here, fake out. You have a fake out here, and a 30-minute celery play is along with that fake out. And then we did break the high, right? So you would expect price to continue moving down. And then the 1 hour fake out as well. I wouldn't really consider that a 1 hour celery either because we closed back below. So yeah, it's just tough price action right here. So nothing to really do right here in this box. I think our best sells today are going to be below 1913.050 here. 050.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Farm life milk. Everyone's recommending food now.
Yeah, like, come on.
You should go
I looked it
vegan.
up,
No,
too.
you should go all meat. No, you should go all fruit. No, you should just not eat at all. No, see, everyone's got their own little opinion. You just gotta do what works best, right?
Gotta do what works best. Stay
What makes
quiet.
you feel best?
Say less, pray more. Period.
Go down. Just eat donuts for breakfast.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'll go back to sleep.
The secret to trading gold really well is having a dozen donuts for breakfast, gang.
Make sure they
That's what
got
we did, Nick.
lots of jelly and sprinkles and
Sugar.
Extra.
yeah, you
Sugar
need,
on it.
you need all the sugar to give yourself lots of energy. You know, you need that glucose for your brain when you come to the charts. Regular
Buying
dozen or
donuts.
Baker's dozen? Baker's dozen.
Someone's like,
Baker's
perfect. That's the
dozen.
only excuse I needed to go get some donuts. I'll see you guys in 15 minutes
Right.
at that candle closes.
You know they sell it.
They're in their car right now, like got the YouTube on already.
Race
Actually,
the king.
man,
all I
Diet
needed
Coke and
was
a
a
bunch
sign.
of donuts. Yeah, you need a Diet Coke to wash it down.
Someone's on a donut
Yeah.
cruise right now. Hey, how many people we got here? 1,612 people. Appreciate you guys showing up, ready to win here this week. If you guys haven't liked the stream, go ahead, give the stream a like for me, man. That would mean the world to me on this Monday. And if you're not subbed to the channel, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. We're getting to 20K here, gang. We're cruising. We're cruising
Here to
on
know
up.
it.
Yes, sir.
Well, we appreciate you guys. It's good to have you guys here, man. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to type them in the chat. I want you guys to learn, man. I want you guys to pick this stuff up and run with it, right? I'm not one of those guys that are trying to hold back information, hold back knowledge. I want to give it all to you so you can take it and make a life out of it, right? Whether it's trading, whether it's just about some of these other things that we talk about mentality-wise, if it's relationships, right? Friendships, leadership, whatever it is. I want to see you guys succeed. I want to see you take it, and I want to hear stories in 2 to 3 years about how this changed your life, or, you know, when you did this or when you said that, it flipped a switch in me, and now I've gone on and freed my whole family and paid off all our debts, and we all drive new cars now, and, you know, we got no jobs, right? These are the things I want to hear. So shout out to all you guys for being here and having that vision, having that dream. I got one message, and it's you can do it. Right? Like, that's the message I have, is that you can do this, right? If I can do this, you can do this. Trust me. Trust it.
Sir.
You just got to believe in yourself. You can do it.
Hey, that's one ingredient every successful people have, right? They believe in themselves. What separates successful people from unsuccessful people? That they believe in themselves. Well, believe in yourself. Don't be soft to yourself. Have confidence, right, in yourself, and believe. Purpose, right? Remember, the purpose of life is growth, right? You're either going forwards or you're going backwards. You're never staying the same. So each day is a new day to get better, right? Get better in certain areas that you want to be better in. How do you see yourself as a person, and what are the habits that person has, and what are the habits that you need to become that person?
Yep.
Something you guys got to write down and ask yourself.
Yeah, one thing I feel like I had to say too, when I was in prayer earlier today, for some reason I felt the Lord saying, say this on stream today, and someone out there is praying, and I want you to know that God hears your prayer, and that you are going to be healed. I don't know who it is. I know someone's out there though dealing with something, because I've got some discernment, right? And I know you've been praying. That's what I've heard. And it hasn't been, nothing has changed, but I want to let you know that you're healed. You're healed now. So you watch, and whoever that is, in a couple days, or whenever you go to your next doctor's visit, please keep us updated. Oh yeah.
I love it.
Don't know who it is. Don't know who it's for, but I know it's for someone here, right? I know it's for somebody. This has something to do with healing too. It's not like winning financially. It's some sort of healing. I used this style a good time ago. Changed to SMC. I felt I wasted my time. Now return to what makes me happy. This style for sure. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Here comes the reflip on the 1 hour here. What up, Yanosh? Yanosh in the building. We are big hug. Is your account funded or personal? It's funded. Whew. Wow. Chills, man. Chills. All right. So this is the 8:30 candle here. Right? So 8:30 candle. I think we should continue to wait, man. I don't necessarily see anything spectacular. Even on the 30-minute, the 30 closed, you know, very weak, doji, undecisive. We never broke the 4-hour lows yet. I'm willing to sacrifice these pips here, right, for a confirmation that we can truly break these lows and continue down. So I don't know if this 30 is going to want to push down or up, right, because there's no clear decision on price. And what happens when there's no clear decision on price? What do? We just wait, right? We just wait
on it. Yep.
Right? One thing we can say is that we can anticipate the 4-hour moving down. We can anticipate the 1 hour moving down if the 30 does create a top wick here. But, you know, it's Monday, and, you know, you got a lot going on here, right? You got a lot going on. all in these areas here. I think if we can just get a closure below, I think that'll be super clean.
I agree.
I agree as well.
Yeah.
Yep. No reason to argue the chart. No reason to, you know, try and make it do what we want it to do. It's gonna do what it wants. So let's just follow it. 1000%.
Yeah. Now I want it to come down. I believe the bias is bearish and that we will come down, but I'd rather wait at this point to get my sells below here. And then we move down like this.
Yeah. It would be hard to enter at this point as well because the 30-minute candle's already.
Yeah,
You
I
would
don't
have
like
to enter
that.
it though. Yeah. Unless you took it right when it opened up, but it's still choppy.
Yeah.
You don't know if that could be a
And
rejection
I want the
wave.
cleanest.
Yeah.
Yep.
Facts. I want the cleanest move too today.
Yeah. The best
Cleanest.
trade.
Straight.
Next.
I don't need any trade. I want the best trade.
Stupid question here. Is it okay if I look back towards like to 2008? Yeah, I wouldn't look back that far. If you were looking at like a higher time frame, you know, like approach, then yeah, why not, right? But if we're looking to take positions that are based off of like 1 hour, 30-minute type entries, then I don't think it's necessary to look that far back. Yeah, usually I just like to scan like current price action, like, you know, somewhere in these range, in this distance here. But I'm not going to take US30 here. I want to see the 4-hour close here. If the 4-hour can close strong, give us a pullback, next 4-hour will fill the wick. So we'll be in for that.
Yo. I gotta tell you something. After the stream. I actually might have found your person that you were praying for this morning. That's crazy, bro.
Ooh.
It's crazy, bro.
Snap 2008, snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. That's funny. Did we just give a break of that 4-hour low? Yeah, right? Nice. Yeah, if you're missing out on this range, trust me, it's no big deal. Not a big deal at all. This is the okay range today, right? These are going to be the nice clean ranges. Oh, that's beautiful, Nolan. Amazing, man. That's awesome. Enjoy that process. How's your dad doing? My dad's doing great. I talked to him 2 days ago. He's back home. So he's back getting, you know, everything good, right? And thank you guys for your prayers and all your thoughts. And yeah, he's good to go. Now he just got to maybe see a doctor and see what's going on in the brain. And I think if he can dedicate and commit to a healthier lifestyle, then I think he's on the road to success. But thank you for asking. Do I use the funded trader? I do. Yep. Yeah, I have a $400,000 account with them. Shout out to everyone who comes to the charts every day trying to put themselves in a better position in life. Yes, sir. Wise words from Uncle Scalp. Right? Making decisions today that your future self will thank you for. Is the war room going on tonight? No, gang. The war room's going to resume on the 4th. So the 4th of September. Let me just make sure it's the 4th. Yes, the 4th of September, the war room will continue. Be back, be ready, be there like you've never been there before. Come, I'm prepared. Come prepared to receive, man. Come prepared to learn, and the next couple weeks are going to be insane. Yeah, Nolan, that's amazing. Yeah, that's just, I love to hear that, man. Congratulations. What happens if you blow your funded account? Then you blow it just like any other account. Poof, it's gone.
Um,
1 moment it's there, and then the next it's gone. Should we wait for the next 4 hour? Yeah, we're gonna wait for the next 4 hour here. Yep, that's coming up in just a few minutes as well. So very happy here. We avoided 2 break-even trades. Maybe would have closed partials on this one, but I didn't like that entry at all. So that's not a playbook position. I wouldn't even consider that a trade. I got a picture that reminds me how far I've come. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's always good to have those. Yeah, it's always good to give yourself a little talk in the mirror. I do this every day, but it's always good, right, to congratulate yourself a little bit, right, and be like, dude, man, you've come a long way. Like, you really have. A lot of you guys have too. You got to give yourself credit, man. Just remember, for every one of you, there was a time where you had no idea what a pip was, right? You were calling it like a peep. You're like, what's this peep thing? It's like, it's a pip. You're like, oh, what's a pip? Right? You guys had no idea. And now look how far you've come since that time.
For real.
You dig? A lot of accounts are being blown in this range. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I know some of you guys are in these trades too, and you're struggling right now. It's just a learning process, right? It's just a learning process. If you've done this over and over and over again, get a little mad at yourself, right? Say, yo, what the hell you doing, man? You know what to do. You know what to do. You know what not to do. Why are you taking stupid trades on a Monday? Right? Just move on from it. I don't know anything.
People getting clapped right now.
Getting clapped? Ron, it's alright, man.
Oh, we're chilling.
See, that's why we just have a plan to follow, just so that way we don't have to think. We just wait.
Plan eliminates thinking for us. Those of you getting clapped right now have no plan, and you're just doing 100% thinking.
Yeah.
Overthinking too.
Yep. Price is doing the treadmill pattern.
I call
It's
it
going
10 minutes.
nowhere fast.
How are you in 3% loss with 11 wins? Oh, that was from like last month. Yeah, last month I took like 4% losses here. 1, 2, 3, or 3 over 3.5% losses. So those are the ones I'm battling back from. These are smaller losses, and then these are all break even. So yeah, just coming back from those bigger losses. That's all. Those are in July. Yeah, almost all the way back out of it. Almost all the way back out of it. Yeah, these are the positions for the last July and August here. Yeah.
This month went by quick.
That's
Yeah,
what I was
this
saying.
month flew by.
This month flew.
Yeesh. Like, this shit flew. Like, legit.
Hey,
Yeah,
time
dude.
flies when you're having fun. You know,
Yeah, right.
every single month has honestly flown, bro. This whole year.
Yeah, it's flying.
Facts.
You know, time flies when you're
flies.
having fun.
Facts, yo.
That was my first losing month on stream, and that was like my first losing month in well over like 12 months at this point. Yeah, July was a toughie. GJ kind of got us a little bit too there in July.
I took like 3 or 4 L's on GJ.
Yeah.
That's one.
On GJ in July.
Have
Yeah.
I ever had a month worse than July? Oh yeah. Have I ever had one in the last 2 years? No.
Oh,
but
God.
have I ever had a month worse than July? Absolutely. Guys, got to remember, I was a new trader too at one point. Time flies when you're blowing funded accounts. That's very true. Yeah, the way I learned all this stuff is by literally blowing account after account after account after account, right? I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about the markets, and yeah, that's why I have all this knowledge now. So winning and losing, they both teach you a good amount. I joined your stream in July with them losses, still decided to stay. Great community knowledge. Hey, Tampa, Montana. Is it Tampa or is it Montana? Where you at? Hey, woke up late. Morning after. Hey, welcome. Good morning. GJ got you too? What happened with GJ? That was at the pack run that didn't work out or something? I only blow one thing and it ain't my accounts.
Oh.
They say the summer months are kind of tough. Yeah, they're a little slower, so that's kind of like what makes it a little tougher. Oh, Tampa. Oh, nice. Tampa. More Tampa in the house. What happened? I want to see this for myself. What? GBPJPY. Where at, Sam? Was it a 1 hour? 1 hour, right? Or
For the pack runner?
yeah.
It was on the 30-minute. Yeah, right in there. Yeah.
This one?
You see how that? Oh, that one too. But I was looking at the one
one?
right after that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that next candle came up and opened up with no bottom wick. So that would
Yeah.
be how you would manage that.
So you got in
I think
for
I
a
would just
buy?
go late. Who, me?
Yeah. Or a sell?
Oh no, I didn't.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I'd have
Gotcha.
took a. I would if like that was a buy set up there.
Yeah.
for the
I don't think we
background.
would have gotten activated because we would have wanted that low to break and then this candle to do the work. But it
Right.
closed bearish, so I'm not too sure.
But if it
we
would have
would've-
flipped and drove up
Yeah.
bullish, then
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that's where it would have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at earlier. No, I didn't take that though. Nah, I don't take GJ, bro. GJ's.
Yeah.
See, for the thing for me
It's
for
tough.
GJ is like, oh, it's so rare that you get any runners, right? So it's like, I know I'm only gonna get like, yeah, exactly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you're gonna sit in a 10, 15, 30-minute trade to just get 10 pips, and then it's gonna come back to your break even.
Yeah, after trading gold, I
Sure.
can't trade pairs like slow pairs anymore.
Yeah, like yeah.
Like GJ. GJ used to be fast. Do you remember when GJ was fast?
I will say,
volatile?
coming up here soon, we might see some more volatility coming in the market for GJ. So the reason why I say that is because with everything that Powell just did, and if we're gonna keep the rates higher for longer, then that means that the Bank of London, Bank of England, is going to keep their rates and everything for higher longer as well. So, all right, hold on, we gotta backtrack a little bit. So you have the GBP, the BOE, which is the Bank of England, and their monetary policy operates very similar to ours, where whenever there is too much of a supply of money, they increase rates to decrease the money supply. But the yen does the opposite because they want people to so they are an export economy, right? A lot of people are not. I think it's 70% of all their economy is done through trade because they're an island. So they have to put a lot of their trade on boats. And so what they want other countries to do is to purchase their yen. So for example, if you've ever heard Japanese yen is a safe haven, that's the reason why, is because other countries are buying into the yen so that way they can trade with Japan. But while these monetary policies are going completely opposite directions, you can see that obviously it's going to take you more pounds or 1 pound is going to give you more yen, right? Because now they're decreasing the supply of the pound, but increasing the supply of the yen. So that's why you see GBP, whenever it does make its moves up, it goes crazy and it goes parabolic to the upside, because it's two separate monetary policies working against each other. But what I was going to say, and the reason why we might see some volatility coming here soon, is because the last time that we seen the yen do so weak, what they did was a currency intervention. It's the first time that when I had seen it happen last year, it was the first time that it had happened in over 20 years, right? So this is a breaking news event that happened last year. I remember it like yesterday. Come out at like 4:15 a.m. GJ melts for the next 2 hours, 400 pips, because the reason why is because the Japanese government, it was an unplanned news event, where they come out of nowhere and they say, okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take X amount of yen and we're going to peg it to Y amount of dollar. So during that short-term time, you see the yen gain a lot of strength, right? Because now it's being pegged to the dollar, which is the world's reserve currency. And in that time, you're gonna see the pound lose a lot of value. So the yen's going to exponentially increase in strength while the pound is going to fall. So that's what made GJ do that massive 400 pip move down in, I want to say it was March of last year. March or May, maybe. But yeah, so might see some volume here soon with any of the yen pairs. So it'll be interesting.
The yen's on the come up.
Yeah.
Back on the move.
Might see some more volume soon, yeah. Let's see if we got any questions.
We got some questions.
I haven't looked in
Someone
the
said,
chat the whole time I was spitting.
What was your feeling when you passed all your phases and got funded? That was good. Yeah, that was real good. Good feeling. Yeah, the only thing is I knew I had more work to do, right? So, and there's always work to do, right? So I celebrated real quick, just like I would celebrate any victory, and then, now focus on the next best trade, right? And trying to get payouts over the next, X amount of time. So yeah, it's always, my mentor used to say, when you get to one peak, you can see the next one, right? So it's peak to peak, right? Once you get to one level, you look towards that next level, you celebrate it for a moment, and then you just continue on your journey. Do I have a limited amount of trades for the day? No, I don't. Nope. I'll take anything that presents itself if it's a playbook position. Always bigger mountains, yep.
Sammy Assassin got more clap back than Jim Cramer. Dude, Jim Cramer is terrible. You know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, do the opposite of whatever he's telling you, always.
Opposite of Jim Cramer. What's
Yeah,
my
the
max?
Cramer indicator.
Max pip stop loss? Usually like 35 is probably like my max. Oh, he's upgrading his offer to you, Sam, from Golden Corral to First Watch. Yeah, you want to go
First
eat
Watch.
like a
I never even heard of that, bro.
Bro, I went to First Watch like maybe a month or two ago with my wife, and I left still very hungry. My guys gave me they gave me like those rich people plates?
Yeah, it's
got
like a
a
little
big
portion.
old plate, and it's got like this little portion. I'm like, yo,
yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, bro. What's going on right now?
It looks good though.
Where the food at?
Oh, that's back.
Shit.
Hey,
We
I'm
Let's
left-
down.
give you a little kid cheeseburger and 2 fries.
I'm like, damn.
Like what?
You could eat a feast at Golden Corral. You go to First Watch. You better pack some lunch.
Bring a snack with you.
You better bring a snack.
Hey, Groomsmith, I'm down, bro.
Americans
talking about
portion
portion size. Listen, gotta eat. Me hungry.
Hey, you guys ever heard of Kiki's? You gotta try Kiki's, man. Kiki's fire. A rich people plate. Yo, yeah, I was like, yo, is this like the first portion? Like, is this like a tasting? Am I just trying this out? Like, I was like, no, I wanted to order it. I didn't want like just like a sample to try.
Yeah, that's so funny.
That is so whack, bro. Is it overpriced too? OD?
Yeah, I would say
Probably.
so. Yeah, I would say so. I mean, everything is overpriced at this point.
That's whack.
Yeah, I looked at him and said, this is a
Don't
free
go to
sample?
First Watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it could be overpriced if you give a good portion size. Sample.
You're wild, Nick. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I just went on a bad day.
Hey,
I don't know.
Groomsmith, I'm down though.
But Sam's down. You take Sam out
I'm
there.
down
sure
though.
he'll-
Yeah. I'll like it. I'm sure. I'll be eating anything. Well,
It sounds like winning 10 pips but paying 9 on spreads. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
that's actually funny.
I just downloaded the app named Intermittent Fasting. You guys are influencing me. Yo, you'll thank us in about 2 months.
Gonna drop weight crazy.
Check out the heat map. Oh, I think we got a little bit of a hurricane coming in. Johnny Boy's flying out today, so hopefully he's all clear.
Round.
Do I have
The
open
North
We'll be good.
positions?
We'll be good.
No open positions. Nothing yet. So we got a 4-hour candle closing here. I do want to look at NASDAQ too. So let's do a really, really quick breakdown on NASDAQ. So we can keep an eye on this pair, right? So it's Monday. You got a monthly candle coming to a close here pretty soon. The week has just opened. We got no bottom wick just yet. Looks like the NASDAQ did close above this level here though, right? So we do want to see a bottom wick there. But everything's pumping up pretty nicely on the daily. 4-hour looks pretty clean as well. You know, these pair, US30 and the NASDAQ, are so similar in their price action. Let's take a look, right? So you got 1-hour candles. There's a pretty high level of rejections right around these zones here. And then you got pretty clean traffic coming up. So let's take a look at what that looks like on the 30-minute as well. The most recent traffic or ranges are right here. But you got no bottom wick here, right? You got no bottom wick on this 30-minute candle. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. I think if the 4-hour can pull back, the next 4 hours is going to be the move here on the NASDAQ. So I would, if you're not in yet, just wait for the 4-hour candle to close and the 1-hour candle to close. Because remember, this 1-hour candle, you know, the previous one never closed above the range. So this is going to be your first 1-hour candle potentially closing above these ranges here or right here. And that's probably what you're going to want to see for price to continue up. Otherwise, we may reject here, right, and come back down like we've done before. So I think buys above 150.21 here is going to be best. You should see a clean move up from there.
That would be nutty if it goes and moves all the way back up.
Yeah.
Look, it made that move the whole way back up. I believe it was with Nvidia's earnings releases.
Oh,
And we see the whole move correct.
yeah. Yep. Yeah, let's keep an eye on the NASDAQ. Let's keep an eye on gold here too. We got 4
It could
minutes
very well
left.
do it though, yeah.
Oh, BRB.
Yo, drop a like on the stream. Let's see if we can get to 1K before 9:30.
Up. We better get 1K before 9:30.
Sam, could you please explain how to convert MT5 points to pips? What do you mean by that? Like whenever you're in a trade, whether it shows you how much profit you're up or how many pips? If you're on the PC while you're in the trade, you want to like right click on the thing and change it from points to pips. Let me see if I can't find exactly where that is. I think you have to be in a trade though to change it.
Yo, Trez, we're me and Nick are brothers. Yeah.
Broskies. Kiki. Why not buy already? Buy target reached? Oh, I don't know. I'm not too sure. You may have a different target than me. Yeah, we may have totally different targets. Do I see the daily celery on gold? I do. Yeah, the one thing I see on the daily is that daily. Wait, daily celery play? No. For it to go up, I don't think so. Yeah, no, not really. But I do see a weekly celery. Right, if you guys look, we did close bullish. If you guys missed the breakdown on gold this morning, go back and take a look. But you know, although we broke the high, we closed bullish, we still closed below that level of support. Therefore, sells were still ahead of the game in sells, right, for price to continue down. So yeah, unless we get a candle to actually close above the range, then yeah, I don't see price continuing up, right? If we get a daily closure like this, then okay, we could say, you know, price may come up to retest that resistance up top here. But so far we haven't gotten that, right? So far we're still looking at potential shorts on the higher time frames.
Yeah, like if the daily candle closed bullish, then we'll look for the buys tomorrow. Yeah. But like that's ways away. That's still tomorrow.
But guess what? The cool part about the way we trade is we're open to buys and sells. Yep. Right? Every day we're open for buys and sells, and price action just has to line up, right? So if price action could line up, that'd be great. That's why once we had this candle closure here, we were potentially interested in these sells. Why? Because in the morning when we had a logical mind, we talked about potential sells to move back down here. So price is now approaching these levels here, which we're looking for buys above closure, right? Because if we get a candles closing above here, then that's a high indication that price should fill this wick now. But if it doesn't close above there, then there's still nothing, right? We just still got to wait. So, and then sells would be below here, because if we do break below there, we're breaking this daily low. And if we're breaking that daily low, then price should continue down to fill that wick, right? So there's always confirmations for both buys and sells. You just got to wait on price action to give it to you here on the lower time frames. That's all.
Sam, what is the best book for macroeconomics in my opinion? I think the best all-around book it's literally just called Macroeconomics. And I believe it's by Gregory Mankiw. I don't know exactly how to pronounce his last name. It's Mankiw. Mankiw. I'm not sure. But it's just called Macroeconomics. I think it was made in like 96, 94.
We do a little macro.
Something slight.
All right, are we at 1K likes yet? Hey, if you guys haven't liked the stream, give the stream a like. 1,700 people on here. Can we get to 1,000 likes? We got a new 4-hour candle here. Right, we got a new 4-hour candle. Guess what? This candle closed right at resistance. Very, very little, no bottom wick. Let this thing do whatever the heck it wants. I think we may come down, right? If we didn't close above and we have no bottom wick yet, I think we may see a push up to activate buyers here. And then, you know, the move back down, and that's going to make sense on the 1 hour. That'll make sense on the 30, right? Every time we kind of came up here, price rejected it, came down. So yeah, let's just wait for the 15-minute time frame here and see where we're at. But it looks good. Looks good. We never closed above though, gang. Never closed above on the 30-minute here.
Yeah, we driving right off the bat.
Yep, and we're pushing up right away in the first 1 minute of this candle. Not buying into it. Yeah, let's see how the 15 closes, and then we'll we may have an opportunity here. NASDAQ, let's take a look. Let's take a look at US32. The 4-hour candle did close bullish. Very nice. Very, very nice. Closed above. So yeah, we need a bottom wick on this 4-hour candle, and then you should see a nice move up. Right, nice move up here. So let's wait on it. I do expect to see a bottom wick though. All right, I want to see price come down, give us a bottom wick, maybe somewhere in these ranges here. All right, somewhere down here. Price can come down, give us that bottom wick, and then we can take our buys coming back up. Fill this wick here. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ. Ooh, yeah, this candle closed up very little to no top wick there on the 4-hour. Interesting. No bottom wick. The only way I would take this position is if we got a pack runner. Yeah, 1 hour, 30 minute, both have no bottom wick still. Yeah, we just got to wait on everything. I would say let's wait at least a 5 or a 15-minute candle here. Here comes your push down now on gold. So let's hang tight. Let's hang tight. It looks good though. It's coming right into our lap. The sucker gonna buy, no deal, pimp. Sucker's gonna buy. Yeah, potential fake outs in progress. 15 minutes, not bad here, gang. Right, we get a closure off the 15. We keep about a, depending on the entry, about a 15 pip stop. Right at resistance here, the next 15 we enter. And then this is something that we've been working on together, right? About potentially entering off of this 15. This is your 915 candle, right? And then this becomes your 930 driver, right? So potentially we can enter in off of the close and the new opening of the new 15-minute candle and have our positions looking something like this, right? Stops kept above the highs. You know, TP's probably coming all the way down, right? Down in these ranges here today. Let's see the 30-minute or 1 hour. Yeah, looks clean. So that's what I'm going to be looking for on the 15-minute time frame.
I like that a lot.
Yep.
15.
Yep. Because when we enter at 9:15, what that does is that allows us. So if we enter at 8:15 or 9:15, what that's going to do is that's going to allow us to get in front of the volume. Right, and what I mean by that is it allows us to get an opportunity to get into the market before the volume comes in, right, and have good stops, right, because this would be a great stop here, wouldn't it, right? This is going to be the high, most likely, if price wants to continue down, this will most likely be the high of the remainder of the course of the next hour or two at least, right, and then we should retest supports down here. So if that's our stop, right, and we enter in at 9:15, then you're looking to take advantage of 9:15, 9:30, and 9:45, right? That whole move. Same thing with 8:15. You're looking to take advantage of 8:15, 8:20, 8:30, and that's how we get ahead of the volume. Some 15-minute entries like 9:45. The reason for that 15-minute entry is going to be so we potentially have an opportunity to get in on the remainder of the volume, right? So now we're kind of, maybe we didn't get 9:15, maybe 9:30 didn't line up for our playbook, but come 9:45, and we've seen this happen quite a bit here recently, we take advantage of that 9:45 candle, and what that candle is that's the second 15-minute candle of the 9:30 NYSE open. So that's going to give you the remainder of the volume. And I think we've done pretty well on those positions. So put music or song. Yeah, we got music. We got music. Yeah, so right now we got, you know, like a 15 pip stop using previous candle stops if that's going to be the low. So if that's the low, that low is our entry, right? So as long as that low holds and you get a resistance here, that's our entry point, and this is our stop loss. Very, very simple. Banking on volume now to retrace and bring us back down. Plus 4 hour close bullish right below resistance. Very high chances 4 hour candle comes down.
Yep. What's that?
Just wait on
exhaustion wick? The 15?
Yeah, exhaustion wick on the 15. Yep.
A lot of things adding up. Making sense.
Make it make sense, chat. We do a little music. Yeah, I want to make sure we can hold a low somewhere here. This would be our best entry point, somewhere right around these areas. We keep that stop like under 20-25 pips. That'll be perfect. Yeah, nothing we could do here.
ID. No FOMO. 0.
Yep. You can enter, right? But I'd rather wait for a candle closure. That gives me the confirmation that I need. And then I'll look to take my sells, right? So enter if you like. But we did break previous 15 lows, which is good. Looking at about a 20 pip stop if we have entries around like 1916, 166 there. Looking good. What up, JFX? Good morning, bro. Yeah, got 5 minutes. 5 more minutes. This would be a this will be an onion play. Yeah, this will be an onion. 15 onion. Not really a fake out, right? A fake out would have been if the candle closed above the range. So not really a fake out on anything. Even a 4 hour, it's not a fake out, right? If the 4 hour candle closed above here, then I would consider that a fake out. But other than that, just resistance being formed here. That's all. John got the mullet out. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. What strategy?
There's no strategy. I have no strategy. There's zero strategy.
Hey, Nick, how you doing? Amazing. How are you? I'm doing amazing. All right, lovely. Yo, Nick, good to be here. Hey, good to have you here. It's zero strategy. for it to be onion, there has to be a range already being formed, or just price respecting resistance. Yeah, just price creating a resistance, right? So we don't have that yet. So there's no onion right now. But if this 15-minute candle closes now, what this candle is that's our resistance, right? What this is right here is that becomes our resistance. So you don't have a resistance yet, because this candle can easily flip bullish and continue moving up. So until this candle here officially closes bearish, then we could say, okay, we've gotten a resistance. Yeah. Yeah, but this looks really good. Not even gonna lie, this looks like it's setting up very nicely. So lock it in, chat. Lock it in. Got 2 minutes.
Lock
2
it in.
minutos. Looks good on the 1 hour too. Oh, I'm sorry, this is pound yen. I'm like, damn, that looks really good. 1 hour, yeah, we need to form that resistance there. But if we get it on the 15, very, very clean. Stay locked in. Yes, sir. If you stay locked in, you ain't got to get locked in, right? Yeah, about a 22 pip stop if we use that as our entry. Can you enter on the flip? Yeah, you can enter on the flip. Oh, am I gonna enter on? I think I'll probably enter. We'll see how this candle opens up, right? Because if we get a nice little low created by the new candle, like let's say the new candle here in 1 minute opens up and it kind of moves bearish right away, right? And then kind of goes back up but leaves us that little bottom wick, then we may be able to enter on the break of that low, but we'll see. We'll see when the candle closes. As of right now, I'll be looking entry right around here. That's like 1916, 166, somewhere in that range. Yeah, we want to see a top wick first, right? And then a break of the low. Any ideas of my Forex funds? Yeah, they're great. They're good. They pay out well. They pay out quick, and highly recommend them. Excuse me. All right, lovely. 4 seconds for this closure. Looking good. Gonna look to have sell stops on a break of the lows. I need a top wick though first. So if we can get a top wick here, pushing up, then I think what we'll do is I'll have sell stops there on the break of the low. But definitely need to see that top wick first.
Need it.
We need it. Let's see if we can get a top wick up to like 1916, 800 there. Moving to Florida, nice. All right, lovely chat. So I'm gonna have sell stops here on the break of the lows on gold. Yeah, I'll be looking at a target like 1910. Yeah, so let me tell you guys what's happening here. So sell stops I'm going to have on the break of the lows. And this is what the position will look like, right? My stops will be kept above the highs here for about 20 pips. My TP will be down around 1910, right? If we look at the 30-minute, there's some sort of hold up right here, right around 1910. So that's where I'll be looking to target. and I'll probably move stops to break even and close partials right around these levels here. All right, like right there, go break even. Let me see how many pips that is. It's about 11, 12 pips. Yes, I'll go break even there. And then I'll probably look to close up some partials once we get down, you know, towards these wick fills down here. Just like that. That'll be the trade. That'll be the trade. So grab all this information now. Yeah. Yeah, probably like right around here. But we got to break that low. So we're making a 15-minute top wick. That's perfect top wick right there. So if we break that low, you should come on down. We got pretty good stops here as well. Very, very similar to Friday's trade. Explain why you don't go for the current lows. Yeah, because it's just extra confirmation. I believe it's only 4 pips, right? Yeah, it's about like 4 pip difference. So for that extra confirmation, I'm willing to spend the 4 pips there. Yeah, because that would be the 30 re-breaking the low there. If we don't break that low, the 30 just comes down, goes up, comes down, comes up. But looks good. Just wait on it. Let's see here. Sell stop is, my sell stop is right around right here, like 1916. Where is it? Yeah, like right around 1916. Let me see my exact sell stop there. 1915.85. So let's do that. Yeah. Yeah, that's clean. That's clean. That's clean. So let's see if we can break these 15 lows here. Seven lots? Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 10 lots. 10 lots.
They're trying to troll.
Trying to trick me.
7 lots.
Trying to troll.
Do
Come
a
on,
little
gang.
trolling.
Why are you guys trying to do Nick like that?
Don't do me like that, B. So we broke the low there, the current low, and now we should come down and potentially break this low here as well. 920 coming in hot. 34 lots.
I'm feeling good.
Yeah, if we don't break the low here, you may get a 30-minute celery play. Let me go back. I just want to see something here. 1913, 500. Boom. Perfect. Perfect. How do I have these sell stops and break even lines? I use magic keys. Highly recommend y'all get magic keys. If you guys want, there's a link in the description here for magic keys. Best trading tool in my opinion. I love magic keys. Yeah, there you go. Nah, I love magic keys. Yeah, and then the only way to manage this trade here in like a losing situation would be if we do get tapped in and price pulls back and closes back above the range, right? Like something like this. Then what we could do is we could just cut our position right there and get out. So take like a little bit of a smaller loss, right? All right, let me see if we're in. Not yet. Just got to break that low.
Hey, deep breaths, chat. Just another trade.
I saw a couple times you set that 80% but closed a little earlier. Yeah, that's because that one time, or actually twice, our 4-hour candle really didn't have the biggest top wick on it, so that's why I did that. But yeah, so I've been activated here, chat. So got into some sells on a break of this 15-minute low. The stops are going to be sitting up here at 1918, above this previous 15-minute high. And then we're going to go break even right around 1914. And I'm going to look to close partials around 1913,500 here in hopes that we can get price to travel down to 1910. So that's going to be the trade. We've entered, we've done our job. Now it's time to sit back, relax, and wait for the outcome of this position.
And that's it.
And that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we leave it in the hands of probabilities now.
Yep.
Go about our day.
Yep. Could we move stops to current 15? If you'd like. Yeah, if you'd like. I'm just going to hold my stop up there.
Yeah, I like the stops where they're at right now because that's the current 30-minute high and 1 hour as well.
And a 4-hour. 4-hour high as well.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Let's give us like an rejection. Looks like a rejection wick as well. So
Yeah, it's a bit of an exhausted candle wick. Yep.
Right.
got volume coming in.
Yep.
Yeah, this is gonna be a bleeder.
I can't feel
Just
my
wait
feet.
on chat.
Later.
I can't feel my
On a
feet.
later.
Yeah, just give this thing time and we'll do it.
I'm with it.
Partials is a magic keys function also. Yeah, Toby, it is. If you have magic keys, it says partial TP right on the left hand side, so you can use that. Yep.
Turn out the volume.
Bring out the whole volume here.
Yeah, I like this. It feels like a normal 9:30 day. 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Didn't do much. Kind of just drove up, pulled back for the daily candle a little bit.
Yep.
Come NYSE. Price starts moving in the direction it's looking to go.
Exactly. First time here. I'm loving you guys. Positivity and spirituality. Keep it up, mate. Hey, thanks for coming by. Good to have you. If you haven't liked the stream, leave a like on the stream there for us. What is the stream called? Time to eat. Time to eat. Alrighty, chat. Well, there it is. I'm gonna move stops to break even on this trade. So stops are at break even. I'm not gonna close anything. Just gonna move stops. And we have about 4 minutes left for the candle to close. So yeah, just gonna wait. I just went BE, yeah, yep.
I'm gonna hold my stops.
We could really drive here these last couple minutes and close below.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, I think we definitely can.
Yeah, I'm gonna close partials at like 10
No, you
pips
should
right
drop
here. Yeah, I'm closing partials right here, chat, at 10 pips, and then we may be able to get in for 930 on a second position. Lovely.
W.
That's beautiful.
There we go.
W.
13 pips. Pushing, pushing. Lovely, lovely. Awesome.
Ooh, like if the 30-minute candle could close below right where your mouse is, I think we're gonna see a bleed.
Oh yeah. Yep.
What is that
Lovely.
thing you have on your
Good trade, gang.
thing underneath your
Which one, brother?
one-click trading? It's like partial. That thing.
Oh,
is
that's
like a
the
magic
partial
piece.
TB there. Yeah.
Is that
Yep.
like a different?
That's for this purple line here.
Yeah. Is that like different from magic keys or?
No, no, it's still part of Magic Keys.
Oh, bro.
Yep.
What? That's
Yeah, it's called partial TP.
I might have to check it out. Yeah. That'll be
Yeah,
cool.
this looks clean. Yeah, as we approach 9:30 here in just about 1 minute, I want to close some partials there, right at that support level. I think that's a smart idea. And then if you do get a closure below, there may be a second position to be added here. If you guys are still holding, totally fine. I 100% believe that we will see this move here. Thanks, Nick. That makes a 15% on my, oh my goodness, 200K account. Holy.
Oh wow.
Man, I'm trading from the car in my laptop. Dum, dum, dum. What else we got here? Holding. Yeah, not a bad idea. Oh yeah, nice.
Definitely not.
Nice 30-minute close here below all this. We should be good for runners here, gang. Should be
Yes,
good.
sir.
Bro, in full margin.
Give us a bleed or gold.
Mobile trading. Yeah, if we break this low, we're gone. We got volume coming, gang. 9:30.
Mm-hmm.
Wicks
I want
to
to
be
see
filled
all
here.
the info from last week get priced in this week as well.
Yeah.
Just because it feels like, I feel like gold, we haven't really seen too much of a move down from everything yesterday. Or from last week. Friday. Gold.
Oh yeah, you should see
Come
this
on
thing run now.
down.
There it goes.
Yep.
Lovely.
Oh yeah.
Come
Yeah, we
on.
should see these wicks get filled here. This partial TP line should get tapped.
It'll be quick.
Yeah, it might happen very quickly. But right now we have a lot of volume. We should blast through this stuff here, right? Especially if we've broken that low already. We should be good to, once we re-break it, blast through it all. And I would say, I think 1910 is pretty promising here. So we got volume, just which way we're going to go. My stops are at BE at this point. And yeah, that's the trade. But this looks very healthy. Still have 2 lots open. Yeah, I still got 2 lots open here. Oh, where'd it go? 2 lots. You have no idea what a great job you're doing. Oh, thank you. 2% to pass my 50K challenge. Thanks so much. Awesome. Awesome. You are amazing, brother. Hey, the playbook is really the amazing guy here. Right? I'm just a guy who stays disciplined and to the playbook and loyal to it. But the playbook is what got us this win. Do a giveaway? I just did. I just gave away a 17 pip move.
Gave away a W. Wow, yeah.
Yeah, we're coming down. We are coming down.
No, we're going on a tear.
Where's Uncle Scalp out? Man down.
Where's
Nah, I can hear him right now going, push in.
I can hear him like, break that low, damn it. Is he on? Hold on. Let's go search for Uncle Scalp.
He wasn't here earlier.
I think he might be
Is
busy.
he in the Zoom?
I think he's locked in, but he's busy. Uncle Scalp, if you want to come on, text me.
Oh, I see him.
Oh. Broke that high. Can we come down? For all the people who had their stops above current candle highs, that may have stopped them out here. And now we can come down.
Yes, sir.
There it goes.
Grab its own pack.
Here it comes.
Gone.
Here she goes.
Just like you said, gone.
20 pips.
It's gonna be quick.
Oh yeah.
Later.
All right. Boom. Another closure right there. So closed another 80%. I forgot to switch it to 50. But yeah, closed another 80% right there at 22 pips. So now we should be good. Should be good to continue down to full TP here.
Yes, sir. I think once this new 5-minute candle opens, it's gonna rip. I mean, it's gone.
There she goes. There it is, gang. Lovely.
W.
And that's really all she needed to do. Right there, to be honest. If we continue to get a nice run down, that'd be awesome. But that was lovely. 30-minute, right? We tapped into like these wick rejections here, this wick rejection here. That may be where we tap into. But if we want to continue down, we have plenty of range. But that was another advantage point that we would look at because of those wick rejections in that zone. So you'll notice those are like 15-minute support levels off rejection. Big W. Good work, gang. Good work. Congrats to everyone who took that trade. If you took that trade, spam the chat with some W's here today. As Uncle Scout makes his way to the podium. Hey, yo. Dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat.
That was beautiful.
W's in the
W.
chat here.
That was a nice one.
Lovely. Now look at that. Off that rejection, right back up.
That was perfect.
That was gorgeous,
Perfect.
wasn't it, Uncle Scalpy?
Gorgeous.
I love the onion play. It's such high probability. It's such
Oh,
a
yeah.
perfect setup. I really love onions.
Oh, yeah. There he is.
There
There
you
he
go.
is, that good-looking son of a gun.
That was beautiful.
Look at that.
Yeesh.
Right off of that zone there.
Beautiful.
I know you were sitting there going, push in, push in.
Oh yeah. I was quaking.
He was quaking a little bit.
that
That was a nice one.
was beautiful.
Yeah, it's very nice.
All right, let's mark that up. Congratulations, everyone in the Zoom and on the live stream that took that position. Another W, about 24 pips, right? 31. I've seen 31 there. So
We had a nice
lovely.
onion on Friday.
So we
too.
Yeah.
better go on a tear, y'all.
Oh,
Real for real.
All right, so let's mark this up. So this was 9:15
Oh, that was nice.
a.m. This is 8:28, 8:28:23. That was a move there on gold. Sell. Good old onion. Break of the previous low. That was off the 15-minute time frame. Full risk. I closed 80% at 10, and then the rest was at 23. Was it?
We did break of the previous. Yeah, 15.
Yeah, I feel like the
Yeah,
1 hour
23.
candle kind of just wants to close below.
Yeah.
That'd be like the next thing I'd wait to see.
All right,
Like
W chat.
9:45 too.
Great way to begin the week there.
Yeah,
But
that's
I might have
excellent.
pushed it up.
It's 25
Oh,
pips.
24
30.
comments here. What's going on Zoom? Oh, W's on Zoom. Hey, yo, I don't think we've seen that yet. W's all over Zoom. Wolfing.
Oh,
Woofing,
Boom,
yeah,
okay.
I seen that.
get it.
Woof.
Future FX woofing them pips.
Wolf.
Boy,
Future
woofing them
FX.
pips soon.
How could I join
Hell
your
yeah.
Zoom? There's an option in the
YouTube.
description. Just hit the drop down on YouTube and you'll see it there. Hey, yo, W's in the chat on Zoom, gang. W's in the chat on Zoom.
Hubs.
My runner got stop loss at current.
On
Okay,
it.
cool. Hey, no worries. W's, gang. W's. Lovely. Right? We had a plan. We stuck to that plan. We had we had reasons behind that plan, right? And the 4 hour closing at resistance, 1 hour closing at resistance, 30-minute closing at resistance, 15-minute forming a resistance, which is our onion play, giving us a top wick with the direction to go down. Break of the lows was the entry. 9:15 gave us a move. 9:30 gave us that final push, just as we expected here, right? Just as we expected here in the markets, and I believe we should be at B at this point. But beautiful, tapped off of our zone there, just again, so precisely, right? The market is like one thing I learned was the market is like art, right? It's art, and this thing just tapped perfectly into that zone and pull back up from there. So that was all we wanted, right? That was our piece of the pie. Other traders, I'm sure, got caught holding the bag because 30 pips just wasn't enough for them, right? But it was enough for us to get the job done here today. So congratulations, gang. Beautiful trade. Yeah, B's been hit.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
Beautiful. That's the energy you gotta bring every day. Look at that. Oh,
Yes, sir. Johnny's fired up. Can we hang today's
let's start the
stream?
week off with a banger.
That was gorgeous.
The market's art and Nick's the artist. Oh, man. Look at that. All the way back up there. Let's see if our stop loss would have survived. Same energy with the losses, wins, win or loss. Yeah, exactly. Go back and watch when we close partials. Like, you didn't see me jump up and down. You didn't see me say, oh, big W, amazing win. You know, Now we're like, yeah, great win. Awesome. Beautiful move. It's something we anticipated. It's something that we, you know, expected to happen. So another one. Let's bring Khaled out. Tubbs in the chat on Zoom. Oh, past funded account. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, yeah. Tell him, bring me my money.
Tell him to bring me my money.
That's a lot.
Hey.
Meme.
Another one.
Another one.
I love
Tell
that
him,
meme.
bring me my money.
Tell him, bring me my money.
Dude, he was in there spitting. I forget all the things he said before that, but
Yeah. Like the stream. Hey, if you guys haven't liked the stream, give the stream a like. Love you all,
look at this
fam. God
1 hour
bless.
pack runner.
Uh-oh, 1 hour pack runner.
I mean, this would be like, I wouldn't even enter it because you just might as well wait for the 1 hour closure.
Thank you,
And
Nick,
that stop
for
loss is massive.
even the talk before the stream. I would have missed this for my family. There you go, brother. Happy you joined, huh? Happy you made it? Yeah, man, we got a job to do. We got a job to do. Thank you. I just passed my 200K account from starting with you. Beautiful. Congratulations, Adrian Freedom. Freedom is on the horizon for you. If you don't have it yet, I don't know. That was a very good trade. Kindly, can you explain what the setup and entry was? Yeah. So that's kind of like, I mean, I just did it. I know I did it super quickly and briefly, but let's talk about this again, right? The 4 hour candle, 4 hour candle opened up right away without creating a bottom wick, right? It also closed, if you look at this, it closed below this level of resistance right here, right? So you had a 4 hour candle closure below. So that tells you one thing right there. Then you had price pop up immediately, right? And make a top wick without making a bottom wick. So that's when I started getting the clues, right? Okay, we didn't close above, right? 4 hour candle clearly did not close above this level. It popped already it made a top wick with no bottom wick. The 1 hour candle and the 30-minute all did the same thing. And then once that resistance is formed there at this point, after this exhaustion wick here, this is really just a 4 hour high. You had that exhaustion wick, price closing back below. This was our opportunity to retest that support there, and that's what we got. All right, that's all it was. It was anticipating that if this 4 hour candle is closing below the range without making a bottom wick, same thing with the 1 hour, and we're getting a resistance there, an onion play off the 15 prior to volume coming in, then we could expect volume now to push us down to retest that support. And that was the trade. Yeah, that was pretty much everything behind it. It wasn't too deep. It was just a simple 15-minute onion play. Now look at that. Look at that. Now the 4 hour high broke. Right? 4 hour high broke now. Wow.
She about to juice.
She about
Watch
to
the
juice.
That's a pack runner on the 1 hour, bro. And the 4 hour as well.
Yeah.
Stops are way too big.
Yeah, that's a 4 hour pack runner right there. And now look, you broke that high. Here comes that wick
Boom.
fill. Yeah.
That was real nice.
Timing, baby.
Textbook.
If you could, what did the 15 close? Nah, it didn't.
No.
No bottom wick.
No, yeah. I think that just opened, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple seconds ago. And now look, you may get another 15-minute onion play here, to be honest. Right? If you get this candle now to close bearish, because what did that do? That just activated all buyers. Millions upon millions upon millions of dollars have just entered the market here. So if this 15, and guess where their stop losses are? There are none. Right? Because no one's going to keep that stop, right? So the stops are either sitting below this 15-minute low here, and they're going to get stopped out, or they're somewhere in this range and people are going to close just because now they're in, back in the range and drawdown. So what does that do? What that does is that grabs liquidity, right? That grabs liquidity up here, all the liquidity, as the stop losses will now get tapped, right, on the flip of this candle and then probably back in this range. So if that liquidity's been grabbed and we can see sure signs that we have a 15-minute candle closure like this. Oh, let me get red. Right, if we've seen something like this, then guess what we would be doing? Re-entering this position again for the remainder of this 930 candle to now start heading back down again. Right, trading is a lot of trading has to do with timing, and we are usually spot on with the timing, but other traders typically aren't, right? So they're gonna, you know, enter positions at the wrong time or get in based off of the wrong move. So that's just a possibility of what can happen. If it happens, great. If not, this thing will run with no bottom wick. But can you guys get the thought, like the idea of what's going on in the market, where that liquidity's sitting, why people entered right off of the 4-hour flip, right? Why they would get in, why they would keep their stops below here or even back in the range. So we'll see what happens. Just a thought. Hey, what up, Steven? All we do is win, win, win. Oh, here it comes. Can we get the bottom wick now? Yeah, congratulations. Anyone, if you guys passed your funded challenges or anything like that, post it in the prop firm section here on our Discord. Yeah, come on into our free Discord. Yeah, post it in this section right here, prop firm. Hey, what I tell y'all? It's time to eat. It's time to eat.
I'm going to tear.
Hey, yo. Hey, there he is. Oh, he's on the road here. All right. Handsome man right there, huh? Yeah.
He's at Kiki's.
Oh. Oh, wow. He's at Kiki's. Oh, but this is a different Kiki's.
Oh, it's still Kiki's though.
Kiki. Yeah. Hey, chat. I'm scarred. I'm afraid to open up channels in the Discord these days.
I know.
Publicly.
I don't know. One
Yeah,
time we
word.
were just talking about the Discord and when he pulled on the screen.
I'm permanently
No
scarred.
more. No more.
Oh, look at this, gang. Look at this. Would you look at that? Chat, would you look at it?
You look at that.
Yeah, well.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, there's a few more blemishes
Look at
on
it.
the car.
Oh my gosh, just look at
The
it.
car is not perfect.
Just look at it. Just look at it.
Yeah, well.
What the heck is that? Oh, look at this. You got me running all around the car.
Yeah, the only.
Oh, would you look at
I'll
that?
put that
Just
on.
look at
I
that.
can't pull it out either. I'd have to drill it.
Would
and
you
yank
just look
out.
at it?
Yeah, it's sad. It's the only mark.
I
on
mean,
the
just
car.
look at it.
Yeah,
I mean, just get a look at that.
a cop did that.
A cop. Oh,
Oh, man. Just look at it. Just look at it.
What is going on?
Pretty interesting, right, gang? And that's why I encourage you guys, man, to just get yourself consistent, right? This is what consistency will bring you. You may wonder, well, how did he know that? Like, how did he even see that happening? Like, what? Like, yeah, that's because I've sat here in front of gold for over 3 years in a row, every single day. Every single day. With no
Wait for
fail.
it.
Didn't matter if I was sick, wasn't feeling good, something was happening. I showed up day in and day out.
While blowing all the accounts, right?
While
While
blowing them,
learning. Stayed persistent.
Yeah.
Gotta follow the principles of successful people. Got to.
How can I add the pack runner to the journal? Just journal. Just go to you gotta go to like this little edit button, and then you can just edit it right here, right there. Yeah. Not the same one. Dang, yeah, not the same one. No, the one I was talking about is a breakfast spot. Gotta update the weekly trade. Told us to remind you. Oh, yeah. How can you find an edge in the market? Stay tuned. Monday through Friday, 6:45 a.m. Eastern. Tap into these live streams. You're going to learn a lot. Trust me. I'm going to buy myself a gold bar one day.
Nice.
You know how much one like gold bar like you would see like, you know, they grab out of the bank vault? How much that actually is?
How much?
About 250K.
Sheesh. That's a little more than an ounce.
Yeah.
You think we should enter again or just leave this one? Maybe if we get a closure, we may enter again. But if it closes above, then definitely not. We gotta wait. Where could I
They're
find
not always exactly 250 because they like melt them down, but it's usually
Oh yeah, that's true. Right around that though.
yeah.
Guys, can we please hit 1K likes? Hey, how many likes we got here? Oh, 971. Thank you guys. Hey, if you guys can like the stream if you haven't already, give the stream a like. What up, AB Mike? What's goody? Nick is now the chart prophet. Update today's win. All right, cool. Yeah, let's update the record here. Win number 86, gang. Creeping on 100 here.
You know who I learned that from though? From New York. From you know who Trax is? Trax NYC.
Nah.
The jeweler.
Yeah, the jeweler.
Oh, the jeweler dude.
That guy is so funny.
Yeah, he's. I was watching him. Yeah.
He's mad funny.
He is funny. He's the nicest guy in New York.
How's your 400K going? Oh, going great, man. Now I'm up like 2% on that. Yeah, I'm up almost 2% on the 400K and creeping right back up to break even now on my live account here. Yep. Lovely, lovely. Thanks for the massive win. I'm up 2%. Nice.
That's fire.
I'm more interested to know how your father's doing though. Yeah, thank you. My father's doing really good. He's out of the hospital and he's back home. I talked to him like 2 days ago on the phone, and he's pretty good. You know, like I was saying to the crew earlier, as long as he can, you know, make a shift and, you know, get on a little bit of a healthier lifestyle, I think he's all set up for the perfect victory of his life. But that'll be on him, right? That'll be on him. We can encourage him. We can you know, be an example. But at the end of the day, a man gonna do what a man want to do.
At the end of the day, it's up to him.
Yeah. Yeah, but as long as he does all that, he should be good to go, man. He can do a lot of great things. A lot of life left. He's going to war with the jeweler. Difference between London session and New York session. Why you trade only New York? It just works better for my life, man. I got a wife, I got kids, I got stuff to do during the day, so I can't really stay up all night anymore like I used to. You know, I used to trade the London session about 2.5 years ago before I had any kids, but now, you know, I'm a full-time dad, part-time trader, so. Your way of teaching and analysis is wonderful. Oh, thank you. Really happy to hear that. Hopefully nothing sticks and he has family close to him at all times. Yeah, he has some family with him now where he's living at. He just recently moved, so he's got his brother and some family members over there. Volume, baby. Will you do another trade, Nick? Maybe. Maybe.
trade presents itself. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if the opportunity shows, then we'll go. Hey, bro, what up, X? Look at the NASDAQ. Oh, yeah, NASDAQ. Looking good. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, you may get a push down on the 15-minute candle here. US30 took off here. Very little to no bottom. It looks like we came down, created a little bottom wick, and then ripped up. But we were very focused on gold during that time. Just seeing this today, I would love to learn more. Well, subscribe to the channel, my friend. Like the stream, and just come here every day. Come here every day with an open mind, and I think you'll be very, very happy with where you're at in a couple months. How can I deepen my knowledge with price action? Just study the charts. You know, like if you got a simulator, that usually helps. If you have time, just spend time in the markets. You know, don't try and do a lot of like bar replay stuff, because that's not as accurate, right? If you can sit here, show up day in and day out and watch candles and watch how they move and how they open and close and when volume comes in and all that good stuff, that's when you're really gonna to get that experience. Or just sign up for the Time to Eat Elite program, because you'll leave that program knowing exactly what you're doing. Dad Nick, what up, Paul? Yeah, gang, I'll probably have the application forms out tomorrow for the Elite program. So if that's something that you've been interested in over the past couple months, we are opening up the Elite for enrollment 4.0. It's probably going to be the best Elite class we've ever had. We've got 3 coaches coming in. Myself, Sam's going to be doing a lot of fundamental work with us. And then we also have my other buddy coming in to really, really help you up your game when it comes to the mental performance side of things here. And that's, to be honest, one of the most important pieces of trading. And it has nothing to do with trading, but it has everything to do with trading. So if you guys are interested in that, or you want to take your trading to the next level and you're actually serious about it, fill the application form out. We're only going to be we're going to be capping that at 20 or 25. Still debating whether or not we should do 25, but yeah, so fill out the application form, and then we're going to review them all, and whoever we feel fits the best, that's the 20, 25 people we're going to pick from. Have you watched Barbie? Absolutely not.
How does he look like going to see Barbie?
What I look like going to see Barbie, bro?
What do I look like?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what? Crazy.
How you expect me to come watch Barbie and then come pull up here and give out bangers? Come on.
Right? Come on.
When does that program start? That program's going to start mid-September. What's the Elite cost? It's going to be $2,900 for the 10 weeks. Why are we not making any buys?
Look at the 1 hour, no close above. Nothing.
Yeah, you have
I think that would have been the
resistance.
only way you could have took buys if you got the
Yeah.
1 hour to close above there. That
Yeah.
would probably been the only.
Yep. I watched Raja's webinar and simulator. Oh, nice. Yeah, I gotta watch that. I watched like 10 minutes of it. But yeah, I gotta check that out. Me and Uncle Scalp bought his simulator. So we got the simulator now, and it's an MT5 version one. So we'll probably do a simulation session at some point publicly, and yeah, on YouTube again.
We should make that like a regular thing.
Bro, our last simi
If we
was.
can.
Please, no one go back and watch that video.
Last simi was ass. Last simulator was just, I don't know
We were
what
all
to do
over
with
the place.
We're gonna like.
Well, I
we're
feel like
gonna-
it's just because the MT4 is trash, bro. But now the MT5 one,
that.
how have you guys used it yet?
Nah.
Nah.
I haven't used it.
I
Nah.
just set it up last night.
Yeah, I'm interested. Let me know how it goes, cause I'm
Yeah, for
interested
sure.
in an MT5 one, bro. Cause that's the whole reason why I just completely never even
Bro, we got it for crazy discounted price.
Yeah, I know he's
Crazy.
got that. I forget the code, but I seen the video.
That should
Something
be
something 50.
bro. Less
That
than
one?
that. Less than that.
Oh.
I don't
Really?
know how
Wow.
Uncle Scalps smoothed that one over. I don't know. He must have
Bro,
negotiated.
wow.
That was a deal and a half. That
Raja
a
was
deal
on the
of
stream
century.
earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he's
seen
been-
him in the chat.
He was here this morning.
Yeah.
Said
he was
hello,
here
sir.
earlier.
He said,
Shout out Raja. Thank
I
you for
didn't-
the sim.
I didn't see his name till late, but yeah, he was here.
How's it go?
His simulation session that he just put out. If anyone wants to watch it, highly recommend it. It was great. I watched it like 2 times.
Yeah, I gotta take a look. Maybe later on today I'll be able to watch
But
it.
like,
yeah,
Great
there's a code
content.
in that video.
Oh, is that what the surprise is at the end or whatever?
Yeah, it might still be active.
Yeah, jump on that,
It
gang.
says it, yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah.
He said it ended yesterday, but I don't know if it actually did. But you can
Yeah.
check. It's a great deal.
I
It comes
seen
with it comes with
Isn't
2
it,
licenses.
what, 60
too.
bucks?
Yeah, it came up to $60, and
Yeah,
you get 2
bro.
licenses.
Yeah,
got it
that's
for-
what I seen that. I seen that
We
code.
got that for
It's-
60
hey,
bucks,
chat.
dude.
It's at the end of the video.
Crazy. I'm in a short right now.
I
Oh,
don't-
nice. Good luck.
It's still valid though.
I have Raja's simulator. No clue how to use it. It should be very similar to
They call
Soft
that-
FX,
It comes with directions too,
but
and you have to just check your email.
any videos you can suggest to set up magic keys? Yeah, we have there's a video. I'll put the link here in my in the chat. If you go to the announcements section, you kind of got to scroll up a little bit at this point. Hey, if you guys haven't checked out this new video, I didn't really tell you guys about this, right? Like we dropped this video last week. I didn't even bring it up. I must have just forgot. But how to tell a story from time frame to time frame. You guys can go check this one out. This is a video where I break down how to really do a top-down analysis and how to really tell the story, right, from time frame to time frame and understand what candles are saying. So yeah, if you guys, the signals channel is now open again as well. So if you guys do want signals, there's a bunch of packages in here also. It's also on the drop down here on the YouTube live stream, and I'm sure it's in the chat too. I'm sure Nightbot's hustling. And then we did leave an option open for a 6-month Zoom access. So for those who have always been asking about the Zoom stuff, there's just basically one package for that, and it's basically you could become a member of our Zoom. Zooms have no delays compared to YouTube, where it's like a natural 5 to 10 seconds delay. So yeah, you can come on here with the Zoomers and chill. The sim freezes up on MT5. Uh-oh. Hope not.
Hope not.
Hey, at least it's not live capital. But anyway, what was I talking about here? Something in the announcements. Oh yeah, Magic Keys video. Yeah, right here. I'll send this to you guys in the chat so you got it right now. That's a Magic Keys video on how to install it, so you guys can check there. Yeah, if you do want Magic Keys too, I have a link here. There'll be a link in the chat as well, where you guys can purchase Magic Keys and all that good stuff. But yeah, you guys are more than welcome to come into our free Discord. We got over 4,000, almost 5,000 people here. Yeah, 4,900. Almost 5,000 people in the Discord here, gang. So come on in. We got a great community here. We got all the sessions. If we're not streaming, which we always stream the New York session, but Asian and London, you'll have lots of friends and other traders and buddies to communicate with during those sessions. I think that's really helpful. Really, really helpful for traders. So. And then we got all these cool rooms here. Like if you guys have really cool desk setups, then you guys can post them here. I like this. It's cool. Nice and simple. Seems like an incredible life. Hey, there's my computer. That's the computer I got right there. Shiro with the post. Yeah, I got the clear one. Yeah, I got the clear one, bro. Yeah, that's a little bit about my setup. But yeah, look at this. But yeah, if you guys are making moves in the prop firms, then go ahead and post some of your results here in the prop firm spot. There's a trader's chat room right here where you're more than welcome to find a friend like Shiro and talk about trading. We got the war room here, which is my favorite room. This is where we drop. So every single Monday night we do a Bible study, and that's gonna, all the links for that take place right here in the war room. So it's pretty good room. And then yeah, that's it. Just signals are here and all that good stuff too. So welcome and join our free Discord. Can you explain why we didn't take buys? I didn't take buys because there's a very strong resistance right there. Yeah, that's the only reason I'm not taking buys there. Gotta wait for that that resistance to break, or at least a closure above it, and then we may be able to fill that wick there. Yeah, other than that, very strong, very strong resistance. Is lifetime access still available? Yeah. So the lifetime access is still available if you guys purchase the 1 year link. Don't worry about it. We have it all figured out on our end on who got in when, so we know who's in. We know who's a lifer. Zoom's inviting, but my budget and I am very happy with the 3-second delay. Yeah. What am I waiting for on gold? Closure above. Yeah, closure above resistance. Oh wow, US30. Pumping. Yeah, these buys aren't too bad here on US30. Not too bad at all. Yeah, I really like the way US30 moves around 11 a.m. 11 a.m. brings a lot of volume. Lots of volume. Seen the video? Excellent breakdown. Ah, thank you. Can you help me understand why you didn't take partials at 1915 area since it was a strong line on your chart? Yeah, absolutely. 1915. Let's go back to the 15-minute time frame here. 1915. Hold on. So we entered off of this candle here, right? And then we had 1915. Yeah, I remember it was only like 4 pips. So I don't want to go break even too early, and then get stopped out and then have the move run on us. So that's why I wanted to hold until we got down more towards like that support, where we're about like 10 pips up or so. Then I thought it was a smart idea, but I thought our stops were really good, right? If we were gonna come down, the main thing I wanted to see was a closure below here, right? If we could have closed below there at like 9:30, where we didn't, we kind of closed back above. But if we would have closed there for this, not 9:30, 9:15, which is this one, below that level of support, then I probably would have just, you know, continued to hang on. I mean, we did hang on anyway, but I wanted to see more confirmation because this area right here, as I was explaining during like when it was going down, is a bit messy, right? So I knew we can get down towards this support. That's just what price is designed to do. So that's why I didn't want to go break even here, just because there wasn't much of a gap, right? We could have kind of easily came back up, stopped us out. Our stops were very good. We had stops sitting above here. So, you know, this support was almost a given due to my experience. But anything after that, which we had another area right here, right, on these wick rejections, price tapped into it and bounced up. So yeah, I just don't, so the main reason I didn't want to close partials is just because that was only like 4 pips. Yeah, like 5 pips. So yeah, I wanted to give this trade a little bit of time to go with our, being that our stops are above the 4-hour high there. Raja should sponsor you. Honest people should come together. Yeah. You guys are the Avengers of the Forex community. Hey. Be careful with the Discord picks. Is lifetime access still available? Yeah. Trade and drive is not a good idea when you're in drawdown. What happened with the one-on-ones? I took them down because I've been dedicating a lot of time to building out the 4.0 Elite program, and I'm gonna be putting a lot of time into that. So yeah, I'll probably open up the one-on-ones again down the road because I truly do enjoy doing them. I've met a lot of you guys through those one-on-ones, and it's super cool to hear about the changes and the changes that you made after the one-on-ones, the things you've learned, and how you've used that information to get yourself on a roll here. So I really do love the one-on-ones, but I'm just putting a lot of time into the Elite program currently. I like the current music. Yeah, me too. I like this part where the beat drops. I missed the link to set up magic keys. All right, I'll send it one more time. Boom, there it is. There's the link. Don't let it pass you by. Can you put a link from your PC? Maybe tomorrow. Wall. What's the difference between 2.0 or 2 and 3 on magic keys? Just updated version. Like it's like what's the difference between like the iPhone 10 and 11, you know? Just updated, cleaner, faster, I'm sure. It looks a little bit better. But I still have version 2. Yeah, this one is good. I like this one. I was thinking about just grabbing the version 3, but I had it in my cart, and then Magic Keys has hit me up about 9 times. They're like, hey, don't forget, you still got something in your cart here. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll get to it. Yeah, some of you guys want to see the settings of my Magic Keys? There you go. Can you guys see that okay? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, you guys should be able to see that fine. What I would say is take a picture of this, and then I'll scroll down so you guys can get the rest of it. I'll give you guys 10 seconds to take a pic. Can you upload motivational mindset videos about trading? Yeah, we have so many of them, and I haven't clipped them yet. But I mean, damn. Even over the last like month, we've had just so much incredible gems that I just got to go back to the streams and clip them.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, the gems are here every day. You gotta be the one to pick them up, though. You know.
Yeah.
Can't teach gems, as they say.
If you guys want, if you guys are going back on the stream, send me little clips, time clips, and I'll stamp them up, or I'll clip them up and put them into a reel. And then if you guys want me to work on any videos, keep an eye on my Instagram today. I'm gonna post something, and it's just gonna be an option for you guys to. I'm gonna ask you pretty much, hey, what videos do you want me to make? Like small, short videos. They're gonna be like 10 minutes max. And I'll just go topic on topic on topic because I have a bunch here. I've already recorded quite a few as well, but I want to see what else people are interested in, and we'll make videos on that. If I send Magic Keys, will you autograph it with a black Sharpie and send it back? I got you. I'll send it. Full send. You can't see it? I have the stream pulled up and I can see it. Crystal clear. So, yeah, maybe put some contacts in or glasses on. But I just made sure it's all good. So, alright, you guys got that one? I'm going to go down now and show you guys the remainder of it. Where was it? Stop loss and profit. All right, so that's the remainder of it. And then everything here, I'd never change any of the colors or anything. The more you put out, the better. So do short videos. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, yeah. I'm looking forward to your IG reel. See whose weekly salary you made. All right, y'all good? Y'all got the everything here? I really haven't switched much, you know, just little things like the only buttons I use are open calc, open trade, partial TP, stop loss at entry, close full, close half, and close custom, and market pending. That's it. Those are the only buttons I use. Yeah, everything else I don't even know. Oh, look at this. This is why we don't take buys. Right, ladies and gentlemen? Why is 1917 not good for buys? Why move the line? Because I noticed that there's a very strong support or resistance right there. Yeah, sometimes you have to pivot a little bit. Price is going to make these new little movements and start to give you little clues throughout the session. And then that gives you an opportunity to maybe identify some better areas in which you should either stay away from or look to get into. So that's what happened here today. Yeah. Good question though, Toby. A lot of good questions in Zoom today. Ask the poll during the live stream. I'm sure if you make gems, you will attract other students from... Oh, nice. Very nice, very nice. Anyone trade today? Yeah, we took a trade today. We took about 23 pips on gold cells. 15-minute candle, drove down. Let's see. What if it breaks the daily high? Oh. Daily high? That's fine. Yeah, that high was just created. It already broke daily highs. So look, the daily candle still never broke. Are you you're talking about the previous daily high? I see. Yeah, look, we've never broken the daily candle highs, right? So if this was a 30-minute time frame, so the one thing that really kind of throws the sells for a little bit of a loop here today is just the fact that we never closed below, right? We never closed below that range. So that's why I was looking at the daily and looking at this closure earlier today, thinking like, damn, wow, we couldn't have just closed below. Right, so we really need to wait for a solid closure below here for, I think, price to really fill that wick. And it may just be Monday, right? A little bit slower on a Monday, but if we can get this candle somehow to close bearish below, maybe on Tuesday or Wednesday, then that's when you should see the volume coming in to fill that wick. All right, I'll be BRB. One moment. Can you explain the consistency rule with the funded account? I'm not sure which rule that is. If you expand on that, I may be able to figure it out though. Seems like a daily onion. Yeah, it does. The only thing is the daily never closed below. That's my only little issue with the daily right now. That's it. How do you trade on a MacBook? I don't anymore. Yeah, I don't have a Mac. So what I was using was Parallels. So it's a program you can download. It's basically like a bridge from like Mac to Windows. It's called Parallels. But I got a new PC, so I don't trade on the Mac anymore. Thank God. Thank God.
Rid of the Mac. The Mac in the closet, Cheryl. No more Big Mac. That guy's secret. Yeah, Macs are trash. Nah, the Mac's just like, you don't want to trade on a Mac.
I still
The
got my
pirate
Mac.
thing?
Yeah, I still got my Mac over on the other side of the room, but I have a. I just use that for other business purposes now. I don't use it for trading though. It's a good computer, just not good for trading. We know Mac was the true hero. Yeah, no, I like Mac, but not for trading. Not for trading. Yeah, my Mac is right over there. Oh yeah, so I think we have what do we got? So Seeley said, does CB and Jolts usually give a lot of volume? Yeah, I would say I've seen Jolts give quite a bit of volume at times for sure.
Yeah. We'll definitely
Yeah,
see
Sam
some
would have a
volume
better
with
like
that.
explanation maybe than I would.
Yeah.
I've seen volume come in.
Yeah, so especially with what the Fed and what the market has been watching lately, it's been the labor market. So the job openings tomorrow, we should definitely see some volume alongside the consumer confidence report as well. Because now what they're looking at, like if you remember back to Friday, if you were here when we were watching Powell speak, when he was talking about the lag, and he's talking about the lag that the rate hikes and the effect is having on the economy, we're now starting to see that. So we're gonna see if consumer confidence, we're gonna see if it comes down. They are forecasting it to be down from the previous. So that's already kind of priced in. If it comes out at forecasts, we'll probably see price continue like normal price action, like, you know, how we always say. But if there's a change, then, you know, if we see the consumer confidence come down, we'll probably see a spike up on gold. We'll have to see if it will continue. Same thing with the job openings. If we see a bad number for the job openings as well, we'll see gold make a move up there. But, you know, we'll have to wait for what price is looking like, and, you know, go from there. Because that's all we know for right now, right? So it's like we got to come to the charts whenever those candles are then starting to line up and play out, and then go from there and say, all right, well, what is the probability that we're looking to come down? So like, for example, if you go back to last week, I think last week was like a great example. We had on Wednesday the manufacturing report come out bad, right? So we saw gold make a move up, but then we saw on Thursday price had just ranged because we had the unemployment report come out, and it came out good as expected, right? So gold ranged there, waited for it Friday to see what Powell was going to say, and then we saw them move down. So we want to see these candles play out, but like if you pay attention to, some of the people had asked me too on Friday, how did you see that move that like I had drawn up in the Discord? And it was pretty simple. Like if you think about it, if you look at the 1 hour time frame, we had closed below and we were below the range, But why would we start driving down before we even know what Powell's going to say, right? That wouldn't make sense. So then you saw us drive back up for New York. We retested the highs. We got all those buyers and previous sellers out of the market. And then boom, you see that huge wick. Then we drove down. But it's just a matter of seeing these things happen over and over and over and over again, whether it's fundamentals, whether it's technicals. You gotta be consistent, show up to the chart every single day. Like, I've seen that move happen so many times where we start at the bottom of the range in pre-New York on a day that we're expecting Powell to bring gold down, right? For example, we start at the bottom of the range on the higher time frame. So for the 4 hour, we're at the bottom of the range at pre-New York. We drove up, right? Because if you think about it from an institutional perspective, they're not going to want to sell from the bottom of the range. They're going to want the best prices, so they drive it up, right? They stop out all of the other market participants. They get the best prices, and then they drive price after they see what the news is. So that's why we always wait as well for the news to come out here, right? We don't gamble. We just wait and see what the news tells us, and then we use that information to give us an advantage and give us an edge in the market afterwards, right? We let the volume settle down, we let the spreads settle down, and then we take advantage of that economic data and price action playing out in our favor.
Yes, sir.
X.
It was on the money on Friday too. On the moolah.
Yeah.
It was.
I think I might just do like a breakdown like that every week, just see what I'm expecting, So like, if we want to talk about this week, I really want to see how this first daily candle closes, right? Because like Nick said, we haven't closed below that area, right? So if we do close bullish on this daily candle, there's a high probability that it's just clean on the daily time frame to drive up, fill those wicks, and maybe get a deeper pullback here. And I mean, ultimately the weekly candle did close bullish as well, so that's what I mean. Overall, fundamentally, we are bearish for gold, right? But we can't argue the charts. That's one thing that I'd also like to make a point of. I'm not gonna argue the charts. Like, I know fundamentally we are bearish on gold, and overall, on a higher time frame perspective, from the monthly, quarterly, weekly, we are moving down, and you can see it too if you just kind of look at the chart and just see the trend is moving down. But I just have to follow price action, because that's where I base my stop loss, my entry, everything that I need to do to actually execute a trade and manage my risk is based on the candles. So that's why we always say price action is king as well. Let the market, like John always says, let the market tell us what it wants to do, and then we just act upon it.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir. All right. So it looks like we had a gold candle close, right? 30-minute candle closed. Closed bullish above that support. 1 hour candle is still open. 4 hour candle is obviously still open. 15. Yeah, the nearest support is down there on the 15. Let's see if we can get a bottom wick coming down. We gotta tap into, I want to see a bottom wick back below the range here. All right, if we can get a bottom wick somewhere in this area here, that'll be perfect for us, and we'll enter buys on a break of the highs there. Yeah,
Like 1918, right? More like
1918, yeah, somewhere down in this range. Yup. We'll see. Yeah, we would have previous candle stops, which I think are like 28 pips. Unless we were to, or 25, unless we were to use the current. But I want to see a steeper bottom wick than that. Trust me, trust me. Yeah, there's another resistance right here, but we did close above it. $19.22. Can we see it today? Can we see 1922 today? It's about a 24 pip move up there. Why that low? Because if you look, this is where the other wicks are. You see these wicks here? Right, and then if you look left, or if you come back to the right hand side, you'll notice that price had wicked into this area very often. Oh, let me use the other one. Right here. So that's why I want to see some wick down into that zone and then a break of the high there. Yeah, we're going against the daily bias there too, and we're taking buys here, gang, so. 1 hour never closed above that resistance either. Yeah, this is probably not a buy that I'm too excited about here. But if this is your buy, then I would, let it rip, but I'm not too pumped up about this. This doesn't really look that great, if I'm being honest. Yeah, we would need a range too, and yeah, I don't like the buys above here, not at all. Yeah, maybe if the 1 hour candle closed above, maybe, but I don't know. Doesn't seem the greatest going against the daily bias too. So that's probably gonna be it for today. Yeah, if I take any positions, maybe it'll be after the stream, but in terms of now, nothing's really looking that hot. Right, we don't know. This 1 hour candle most likely won't close above, and price may start to head back down here. Yeah. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there, gang. If I do take anything, it will be called in the signals chat, I promise. But as of right now, I don't like this right here. It's not looking the greatest. So going against the daily bias, gonna need higher time frame confirmations here. So we're just going to leave it there for the day. Great job. Great W today, right? Beautiful, beautiful job at, we waited, we timed it, we anticipated the move, we watched it unfold, we took our bag and got moving, right? And that's what we need to do day in and day out. That's what we do, and that's what we do. And that's what we'll continue to do. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all tomorrow, all right? Zoomies. Sam, Uncle,
peace,
Uncle
boys.
Scout,
Peace,
Johnny
chat.
Boy.
Sir, peace,
Love
boys.
you guys. Chat. Hope you guys
Love
have
you
a great
guys.
rest of your day. Yes, sir. Great dub on Monday here to start it off, and we'll come back at it tomorrow. All right. Later, gang. Peace.